Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, Corey. Good morning, I guess, where you are. We're going to wait for people to get in before we start. Good morning. Good afternoon, Diane. So what we're going to go over today, like I said, we're going to wait for a little bit to let people get in. Hello, Weber family. Hello, High Priestess, and welcome. So I'm not going to get too in-depth today. Hello, Karen. Hello, Cameron. Hello, Shan. Hello from Salt Lake City, Utah. Hi, Missy. I'm going to briefly touch on the Orrin and Orson case because I have a video that's going to be coming out where I've got some stuff that other people haven't covered yet. And I'm going to go over all my red flags in that case, etc. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Diane. Hello, Tammy. You had chills, Diane. Hello, Hotshot. Well, thank you. Glad you could be here. You're not late summer at all. We just started. So like I said, I'm going to touch a bit on the Orrin and Orson West case because I have some stuff that nobody has come out with yet. And I'm surprised actually that it hasn't been brought up yet. But I got some stuff there that is going to be new and exciting regarding this case. Des will be here. Hello, Corey. Hello, Jelly Bean. Hello, Diane. Just sent her a message. She should be in shortly. Corey says, hey, well, I was going to send you an email about the two West boys. I found a few videos. One was drone footage over the house. Yes, I've seen all that, Corey. I've seen the CCTV footage from the neighbor next door. I've seen the drone. But I've seen quite a bit. Hello, Evelyn. Hello, Georgie RG. Hello, Leslie. Leslie, it's the two little boys. Hello, most of the South. It's the two little, oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I will light the candle up. It's the two little boys from California City, California that have gone missing since December 21st. Hello, Merritt. And there's a lot of red flags. And I've been watching some of the videos. Hello, Shan. Welcome to the memberships. I'm going to be having some upcoming stuff with the memberships that I'm probably going to release sometime tomorrow. But I've watched quite a few news coverages. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Sandy. And I noticed that there's some stuff that I have that people haven't released yet. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. And I'm going to go over it. I've gone to Google Earth. I've done a whole bunch of investigations on this case. And I've got some stuff that nobody else has. Chanel, no, I haven't seen that one yet. Hello, Surviving Life. Hello, Wendy from Minnesota. Yep. Summer, that's fine. Well, welcome, Wendy. Glad you could catch the live. Like I said, I'm going to briefly go over a few things. I don't want to get too in-depth on the Orson case today because, like I said, I'm going to do a video tomorrow. And it's going to show everything that I've found out that I haven't seen reported yet, which is very huge red flags. Hello, Maureen. So, hello, Surviving Life. Good morning where you are. Good afternoon here where I am. So yeah, so watch for that video tomorrow, you guys. I'm going to release it tomorrow. I'm still doing some editing on it because I ramble in some spots and whatnot. So Jilly Bean says, I heard the private investigator was not hired by anyone. He volunteered. See, there's a lot, you guys, of misinformation out there. Good morning, 44. Good afternoon from here. I'm glad you got to catch that here, Corey, regarding the Daybell case. But there's a lot of information, a lot of rumors, a lot of stuff out there that, like I said, you guys, unless I can verify it, I'm not gonna even touch on it because there's a lot of stuff. And a lot of these high profile cases, you'll see that there's a lot of chaos that starts around it, a lot of misinformation. And I believe sometimes that's the people involved themselves causing that to steer us away from the truth. Well, I have got some stuff, you're not going to believe this, that I got my hands on that I have not seen reported by anybody else. There is some stuff that I am going to be reporting on that others have touched on it a bit, but with what I've found out, there's going to be a lot more questions asked, believe that. Yeah, it's Summertime says, oh, Willow, you're killing me. Yeah, there's you guys are going to be shocked, and it's going to set off a lot more red flags for you on top of the red flags that are already there. That's what all I'm going to say, Corey. You're going to have to watch the video tomorrow when it drops, tomorrow afternoon. I don't know where Des is. We spoke last night, and she was supposed to be here. I'm sending another message. Yeah, I'm going to wait you. I'm going to make you guys wait. But I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it. So 44 says he stated that he is retired and ex-client enlisted his services, says he's working pro bono and picks up a few cases per year. Thing is, I felt some way about him. If you guys can email me a link to that, that would be great. I would love to see that before I finish editing what's coming out tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Tammy. And like I said, what I'm going to come out with tomorrow, nobody else has come out with. So, and it raises a lot more red flags than what are already raised. I'm going to be showing some maps. I'm going to be showing a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to be doing it on StreamYard once I've got it all put together. Chili Bean says I'm an impatient person. I don't like waiting. It'll be out tomorrow afternoon. So do what you got to do in the morning, and in the afternoon it will be out there. And believe me, you guys, it's going to be worth waiting for. Aw, thanks, Diane. Okay, so let me see what I do have here that I will share with you, okay? A couple of the red flags. One is, and which you will see tomorrow in my video that's going to be released on this, is I'll give you one of the things that I believe is already been mentioned, but I don't know if they've really clicked with what this guy had said when he went on that interview. Hello, Catchfish. She says, hi, so happy to catch you live. I've been wanting to tell you what you told me in my last mini read came to fruition. Told me I was going to have a big sign, almost omen. Like that would show me I was on the right track. And the next week I found out Mark Cuban is going digital segment on my business on Shark Tank. There you go. I told you, even though it may not make sense to you when you're hearing it with these mini reads, those cards come out for a reason. And I've seen a few people, Catchfish, that have said, well, it's not making sense to me. And then a week or so later, they come back to me and say, oh my gosh, that mini read that I was questioning and said, nah, I don't think it really applies. Well, it comes true. There she is. There she is. So everybody asking where Des was, there she is, guys. If you're famous here, Des, everybody starts worrying when they don't see you. So I'm very glad to hear that, Catchfish. And this is exactly what I mean with the mini reads, that the information is coming out for a reason. Even though you may not understand it at the time, 99.9% have come back to me and said, I'm so sorry, saying that that didn't make sense because it ended up coming true. You know, it may not happen this coming week, but it's coming. And I think there'll be, that's okay, Des. I think people were just asking where you were. Des, can you throw up my email there for Chenille? Yeah, and you can just send me that, Chenille, if you don't mind. I'll get Des to throw up my email. Yeah, so the one thing I will share with you is when he speaks about he was outside and he was getting wood and throwing wood over the, he had the gate open because he was getting wood because it was cold. Okay, so I'm going to go into detail on that, how you can say outright that is a lie. Okay, so there's one red flag. I can prove that that is a lie. Okay, so watch for that tomorrow in my video that's going to be coming out. Deborah, yes, everybody's going to see it. Now, starting next week when I put the new level in, there's going to be stuff like this. So I'm giving everybody a view of what is going to be in that next tier. But I want to put this out there so you guys can see it. Everybody will be able to see it, whether you're a member or not. But from this one on, anything that I get like this is going to be released to the members only first, and then a few days later I will release it to my channel. But everybody's going to be seeing that on the next level that I'm going to put in. They'll be able to see it all first, and there's also going to be content in there that I'm not going to be putting onto my regular channel. Now, you're still going to see the public reads on missing persons and stuff like that, stuff that, you know, I'm going to put as public to my channel. That's not going to change, but there's going to be added and bonus videos that are going to be for members only. And stuff like this that I do in depth with the visuals and maps and stuff like that, those videos are also going to be members only in the members only section. Okay, like it's very time consuming to do the public reads. So summer, yes, please, you guys, if you guys are asking for either paid reads that you want that, you know, I just don't think are going to do well on the channel, but you want them on the channel, or there's other reads that you want that public updated reads like train reads and stuff like that. When you're doing a paid public read or any of the private reads, please make sure you use the US dollars only, okay? Or it's going to be sent back to you. You're just going to be refunded. And the reason that I'm doing that is because my PayPal is a business PayPal account. So I get charged conversion currency in the US and in Canada. I also get taxed in US and Canada when it's not sent through the US PayPal system. So anything that I do like that is paid through PayPal is to be in US dollars only. Catchfish, yes. Any paid private read that you want is done through my email. Deborah Van Winkle, there you go. Des just put up the link. Thank you, Des, for the memberships. That's the direct link there for memberships. Oh, that's so sweet, Julie Bean. Des, a shout out to Des. Julie Bean says you helped me more than you can know. Thank you. Okay, so that's one little red flag there that I'm going to be going in depth on regarding the Orrin and Orson case. Let me see what else I can share with you. Okay, so another thing is regarding when he said that they searched. I got proof that they did not search for these two boys. Okay, so I'm going to be going over all that too. Also, on the 19th, they stated they went shopping. Well, I've got some stuff regarding that too. Okay. Okay, so the rest that I've got written down here regarding their case, I'm not going to share right now. Like I said, it's going to be in that video that I'm going to drop tomorrow. I've been working on it all weekend. I put a lot of hours into this video. So you guys, please make sure that if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bells, hit the likes, and please share it out everywhere that you can. Because I've been working on it all weekend. I've put a lot of time and energy into it. And yes, so sorry about that, Summer Dawn, but I'm telling you, it's going to be worth the wait, because on top of a couple of the red flags that that I just mentioned to you, there's stuff that you're not going to find anywhere else that I'm going to bring up. And I'm going to show you that nobody else has done yet. Okay, and I think you watch the other channels once this video drops. Okay, you watch the other channels start picking up on it. And I've sat back and really watched, like, now that I'm retired, you guys, from my legal profession job in real life, I've got a little bit more time now to jump into stuff like this. So this is why I'm telling you about this video, because I'm going to be doing a lot more of them now that I've got a lot more time on my hands. And you're going to see what I'm going to be basically jumping into for that extra level. You're going to see what you're going to get. And you're going to get this, and you're going to get a lot more, okay, in that extra level. But right now, for now, I am going to make it visible for everybody so everybody can see what that membership is going to get you and more, okay? So like I said, that's what I asked from you guys, is to share it out once it drops, and I'm not going to disappoint you, I'm telling you. Yes, Karen, thank you very much for asking. I am feeling a lot better today. I still got a little bit of pain where your ribs meet there from, I think it's from the coughing and hacking and throwing up and whatever. It's still sore there, like when I bend over and stuff. But as far as I'm able to keep things down, I actually was living on toast and crackers and ginger ale and water. And this morning I tried myself on some porridge and it stayed down. So I'm doing a lot better. Thank you so much for asking. Summer Dawn, says Tammy, watch it. So funny. They say, oh, we have exclusive info, and I laugh. Who's that, Summer? Oh, Julie Bean, thank you so much, because I won't disappoint you guys tomorrow either. Rosie, not much. We just some teasers have been thrown out there about the video that's coming out tomorrow, and it's a prelude to what is going to be offered in the memberships. When I said I'm going to add a new level, well, this is going to be something that you guys will be able to see in the memberships on the new level. But tomorrow I'm going to make this fully public for everybody, whether you're a member or not, so you guys can see what kind of content you will be getting in that membership. Yeah, I've Summer Dawn, email me, because I've noticed, actually, you know, this one guy that I'm gonna speak of, I'm not gonna mention his name. I had a video come out regarding certain things, and I'm not even gonna mention what video. You guys might catch on. Hi, Casey. You guys might catch on. Candalee, hello. But I noticed this person using a lot of the same phrases that I use after that video dropped. Because this person had already reported on the case and then did a video not long after mine dropped, and exact phrases that I don't hear people use. Like, I don't know if it's, I mean, I'm not talking about the difference in areas because we're on different continents, but there's things in Canada that phrases that we use that US people don't use. And there's phrases that US people use that we don't use. You know what I mean? And I've had a lot of yous laugh at some of the comments or phrases that I've used because we haven't heard them before. And I start noticing after a video of mine comes out, I start seeing this certain person. And I mean, he doesn't need to copy me or use my phrases, because he has probably almost 100,000 subscribers. It's like, I'm just a small little channel here. And it's like, why are you using, and some of the stuff is verbatim, like word for word, copied right from what I've said. So yeah, Summer, email me regarding that, because I'd like to. They hurt my feelings. He deleted my comment. I just brought light to the fact that they could watch the original video here. You didn't. Summer, email me in private, okay? Exactly. it's like stuff like that, like Maureen just brought up. I say use, you know what I mean? And there's things that I say that you guys find funny or comical or whatever because of how I say it, like rough. You know what I mean? And everybody's correcting me to say roof. So yeah, it's like you guys have so much more viewers than me. Why do you got to copy my content? I mean, I let it go. It's like whatever. But yeah, I could see why if it's the same person, I could see why he's going to remove your comments. Yeah. And specific things I've said and how I've said them are copied. And this Orrin and Orson case, the only reason I have gone, I don't comment, I don't use what they may have that I hadn't found, because like I said, it's harder for me in Canada to find some of the stuff that you guys can find in the US. Yeah, well, kind of, yeah, sort of. Rosie. I appreciate all yous too, Jilly Bean, so I appreciate you for saying that. But I really do appreciate all you guys too, and I appreciate you guys speaking up and sticking up for me and whatnot, because I've gotten some other emails that are like, yeah, you're a parasite, you're this, you're that, and it's like, nothing you say comes true. Well, I'm not saying it's coming true right now, right today, but I'm saying when things happen in these cases, look back on my readings, it's there. Oh, thank you, Julie B. And somebody commented, I'm going to try and show it here. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see. I'll put it back further. Oh, you can't. Okay, so I'm going to move my camera. So this is just, somebody commented on my mug. Look at the size of this mug, you guys. Like, here's my hand. Look at, my hand covers just the bottom part of this mug. And I'm not, this is not a sponsor, you guys, but I should email them and say, you guys, it's from Chill Out, okay? The company's name is Chill Out. And this mug, I'm telling you guys, I sit in front of my computer and I make a coffee usually, or I get a coffee from Tim Hortons. They're not a sponsor either. And within half an hour, my coffee's cold. So when I went on Amazon, I'm looking for a mug that's going to keep it hot for maybe at least an hour so I can do my work and still have a hot coffee. And it was always going cold. I was mad. And I got one of those heater things that you can put your cup on, but it doesn't work on certain cups. And then it leaves like a crust of the cream on top of your coffee. And it was just gross. So I was on the hunt, and I spent a good hour on the hunt. I ordered 3 different ones, and this is the best. And it is from a company called Chill Out. Okay, and they are not a sponsor. I have no sponsors, you guys, but shout out to Chill Out. Maybe I'll tag them in this video. But I put my coffee in this, you guys. 4 hours later, it's still hot. It is still hot. It's not burning hot like it just come out of the kettle hot, but it's still hot. I think I paid like $34. And I know it's going to sound expensive here in Canada because our prices are a lot higher on Amazon than it is for US prices. But check it out. Check out Chill Out. And it's a 30-ounce insulated mug. And when I read it and it said, oh, it keeps your coffee hot for 4 hours. I went, yeah, right. If it keeps it hot for an hour, I'll be happy. But it does keep it hot for 4 hours. I haven't tried the cold part. It's supposed to keep your drink cold for at least 12 hours. I haven't tried that yet, but somebody in the comments of the ad thing on Amazon said that she tried it out and she put ice in it with some water in the morning, and at 8 o'clock that night, the ice was still ice. So there you go. Nah, I'm not out for that, Rosie. I'm not going to go searching anybody out for sponsorships and stuff like that. I mean, it'd take away, as far as I'm concerned, it'd take away from my channel. So there's a free shout out to Chill Out. And another free shout out for Tim Hortons, best coffee around. Free shout outs. I get free shout outs. So, yeah. So on Amazon in Canada, I think it's like $34 or something like that. But I'm sure it's a lot cheaper in the US. So there you go. Okay, so I gave you guys all the insight on what's to come tomorrow in this Orrin and Orson video. There's going to be a lot of stuff in there. I'm going to wait. Summer, you got my mind going somewhere else there now. I'll be waiting for that email from you. So you guys are going to see that. Yeah, please smash that like button. It's free. It takes you a second. It's free. See, there goes my short-term memory again. Yeah, there's going to be a lot in that video that is not out there. And then we're going to watch and see who comes out with it the very next day. And here I am sitting in Canada. But you guys, I'm just surprised that some of these other channels that they haven't caught this yet. And I've been watching, and I go to others' channels just to see what kind of news information that I haven't been able to find from Canada that they may have. And then I search specifically for that, and then I can find it, and I'll read the article myself and make my own conclusions. I don't use somebody else's material or anything like that. I'll come to my own conclusion regarding it. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do next here, Rosie. We're going to touch on the Lori and Chad Daybell. Okay, you guys know I streamed most of that hearing for the motion to dismiss against Rob Wood. It was denied, thank God. Thank you, Lord, praise the Lord. So yeah, now so I believe that they're going to go to the bar. And I think that they've already tried to go to the bar somewhat, some way, and were rejected. But I think they're going to push it because now they've pissed off Rob Wood, and that's not a good position to be in. I said that at the beginning of this, that when they filed this motion, I said they are going to piss off the prosecution beyond belief. And little things that they might have got, you could throw that out the window. You just peed in their Cheerios, and that's not a good thing to pee off the prosecution's office or the prosecuting attorney, okay? Now, I was a little worried about some things there, but the judge had nothing to rule in precedent on, so he dismissed it, which I think was the right thing to do. Now, if Summer is brought as a witness, I think there might be another motion. Hi, Crusher K. I just found your channel yesterday while on my way back from Rexburg, where I visited the burial site of my nephew, JJ, and my Aunt Tylee. I watched your video on my Uncle Charles and was enamored. I am so sorry, Crusher, for your loss. My heart goes out to you guys. And that's, oh, I just got chills from top to bottom of my body. Thank you for being here. Yeah, revenge is going to come from the prosecution. Like they've Mark Means and John Pryor. And like I said, I still believe John Pryor was using Mark Means in this as his little gopher and puppet. Okay. So the next thing that is going to be scheduled, I'm still waiting. I keep checking the sites there. I'm still waiting for is this motions date that's going to be set for the motions to dismiss all their charges and to change the venue. So that's going to be the next court hearing motion that's going to be coming up. I am watching for that. I will let you guys know as soon as I find out regarding that. Their trials are already set for July 12th. Oh, cool, Candalee. And I don't blame him, because I think, if you want my honest opinion, you guys, and this is just my honest opinion, I believe that this was a setup. This Garrett Smith, or Garrison Smith, whatever his name is, this lawyer, and Summer, this was a setup against the prosecution. That's why Mr. Smith, Garrett Smith, did not say a word during this meet and greet, information meet, whatever they want to call it. I call it the setup meet. Let's see how many people use that catchphrase after today. But I call it the setup meeting. Okay? And I believe Summer was in on it too. You're very welcome, Cressa. I'm going hard on this case too, because I believe that these kids need justice. They deserve justice. Okay, so their trial is set to start July 12th. Let's see what happens in between now and then. There's so much that could happen. The trial dates keep landing on significant dates for my family. Uncle Charles's birthday is August 17th. Oh my gosh. Okay, so speaking of August 17th, Lori's pretrial, okay, is starting August 17th. They put 2 days aside for that. Her trial is supposed to start August 30th, and it's supposed to run for a week. Now, those charges are on that trial is on the first set of charges that she was charged with not producing the kids. Okay, so that's what that is for, and that is going forward. So we don't know what's going to be filed before this pretrial, but I think they're more concerned with these other charges where her and Chad are charged together. Right now, they're focusing on that. And that trial for the joined trial of Lori and Chad is supposed to start July 12th. But before that, they still have, yes, Diane, for the misdemeanor charges. But before the July 12th trial date, I think they have skipped the pretrial, but there's still time for them to file all these other motions. And some of the motions that have already been filed regarding that trial date start is a motion to dismiss. So there's a lot of stuff, you guys, that is so juvenile. Like I would see this from entry-level lawyers, not lawyers of this caliber. Kresha, I pray that the murder charges are coming, soon. And I've stated my opinion on that. Other people have emailed me saying, oh no, they don't got enough evidence. They don't got enough evidence. I believe they have a lot of circumstantial evidence. And I think what now they are doing, Kresha, if you want me to comment on that, being that I did work in the legal field, especially criminal law, for a lot of years, I believe that they want to get this hearing and this trial out of the way first to see what they can lock in. And what I mean by locking in is the testimony that is going to come out at this trial on July 12th regarding these charges. They want to lock in testimony into the record before they file these murder charges, because then all that testimony is on record and it is locked in. Okay? And that's what I think they are waiting for before filing the murder charges. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but this is what I am seeing, and I think they are looking and fishing for things in this trial. The prosecution is really going to be paying attention to this trial. Okay? And this is why Chada and Lori are trying to get these charges dismissed, so all this information doesn't come out. So, and like I said, they want this trial to go ahead as fast as possible so they can lock in this testimony, lock in what people are saying. And as you guys know, in every lie, there's a bit of truth. So in everything that they say, it is going to be gone over by multiple prosecutors with fine-tooth combs. That transcript of that trial is going to be, wow. I said phishing. Yeah, I also said phishing in my video that I did. That was also then, that I never heard used before by this person that Summer and I are talking about, has used the term phishing. I've never heard that used before by any of the other channels until after my video. Yeah, and then prior and that started saying phishing too, and it's like, are they watching my crap? But anyway, so getting back to this trial that's coming up in July 12th on the charges that they tried to have Rob Wood taken off of and all that crap. They're trying to lock all these witnesses that are going to be appearing. They're going to lock them into what they have to say. They are going to lock in what the lawyers are saying and doing. They are locking everything in, and they are going to, the prosecution, this is a good fishing hole for them to put their rods in. Okay? And believe me, they are going to have a team watching this very closely with their fishing poles in this pond, which we call a trial. I'm calling it a pond. The prosecution is going to have a lot of fishing poles in that pond. Okay? And they're going to hook every piece of testimony that they can get that can add to their circumstantial evidence that they have regarding the murders of JJ and Tylee, and they are going to use it, and they are going to investigate it, and they are going to dive deep on it, and they are going to max out everything they can do on this testimony, what's going to come out, to get some proof that Lori and Chad were involved in these murders. That's when you're going to see the murder charges. Okay, so let's see how many people use my pawn theory. Yes, Diane, every single word those witnesses say and the defense attorneys say is going to be analyzed up the wahoo. I don't know if you guys use that term either. It's going to be analyzed and gone over and dissected like nothing you've ever seen before. And I said this months ago, you guys, when they said, why are they just charging them with this? Why are they charging them with the murder? This is their fishing hole. This is their pond, their fishing pond, where they're going to put all their rods in. Okay? Mark my words, you guys. Let's see who comes out with all this after this video goes up. The wazoo. Let's see who uses that. I wonder if anybody's going to use that. I think they're going to watch what they say, especially if they watch this video. They're going to start watching what words they use. Crusha, I don't care if it's jaywalking, as long as they don't ever see the light of day. Yep, I agree, Crusha. I don't care what they get them on, as long as something comes out in this trial They have to be found guilty to hold them. They have to be found guilty of something to hold them. But the thing is, I don't care if it was Chad had a fire on his property when he wasn't allowed. I don't care if they get them on that. Just these charges being brought up are a fishing expedition. They're very serious charges, but they're also a fishing pond for the prosecution, for them to put their fishing rods in to see what more information, what more they can get them either lying on, adding, deleting. This is going to be watched very closely, you guys. Very closely. Hello, Kirka. This is, I'm going over, I do readings on cases of people who've gone missing, have been found murdered. That people aren't found or they're looking for suspects. I do readings on them. And then after I do, right now, after we do some chit chats on prior reads, then I do subscriber mini reads for you guys. Yes. And this is also going to show, I was just going to get into that, the premeditation. Okay. Like I said, this is their fishing pond. And they are going to put all of their fishing poles in this pond that they're calling a trial to see what more information they can get, what they can catch them on, any lies that they can catch them on, anything. Okay? So you bet your booties they pissed off Rob Wood now. This prosecutor now is going to go even harder on this case than you've ever seen because of what John Pryor and Mark Means tried to pull. Crusher, there's going to be a lot of things I think that are going to come out, and I think there's going to be a few people getting caught in some lies, if you want my honest opinion. Yeah, I agree, Mama Shan. Hey, Dee. The reading is going to drop tomorrow, Dee, on Orrin and Orson West. It's going to be very interesting. I got a lot of information there that nobody else has come out with yet, but I bet you they will after my reading drops. And I'm just surprised that, especially one in particular, that he hasn't caught it yet, that he hasn't addressed it yet. Tim Sparks, are you the Tim I know from evaluating? Must not be him. Okay. Things are good, DD. Yep, Mama, like I said, my video that's going to be dropping tomorrow, I've been working on it for the last 3 days. Diane says she is waiting for you to copy it word for word, Willow. Who's waiting for me to copy what, Diane? Mr. says, I hope wood burns some. Yeah, me too. Laugh out loud. Laughing at you, DD. Hi, Ridgeback. How you doing? Diane, I don't think this certain person doesn't do his own work. He has people that do it for him, and he just gives some commentary on what was found. But I do know I have caught it. I've seen it. That's why I don't watch that person anymore. But I used to be a subscriber, but I don't anymore because I don't like that. Don't copy somebody else's work and claim it as your own. Yes, I was going to say about the Suzanne Morphew. There's really nothing going there. The last that I reported on with the Suzanne Morphew thing was that apparently the girls and Barry were supposed to be going to Mexico to some resort that was Suzanne's favorite resort. Like, it's like, why would you go there when she's still missing? Like, how? Oh my gosh, it just doesn't make sense. Things are going to be picking up, you guys, with the Suzanne Morphew thing once things start thawing out in Colorado, because there's a lot more places that we have that need to be searched but can't be searched right now because of the ice and the snow. So it's really don't worry, there's still people working in the background on this. They have not forgot about her. I have not forgot about her. Barry can go wherever he wants, Rose Gold, because he's not under arrest. He's not under arrest. He hasn't been named as a suspect. Her case is still a missing person case. Yeah, so they can't get to a lot of places that need to be searched, and which is a good thing, because if the searchers that are good at what they do, and I'm going to mention AK, my little friend AK, he's done a lot of work on this case, and it's become very personal for him. And if he could get into some of these places, believe me, he would be there. If he could get a jackhammer out and jackhammer that ice away, he would. Believe me. So they are just waiting for spring, for the thaw, and they're going to be going walls to the walls again. And no, nobody has forgotten about Suzanne. There's a lot of stuff in the background that's going on. There's some more rumors that have come out. I'm not even going to give them the time of day. Yes, I believe Gonzo too is going hard. He's a lot like AK. I've watched. I haven't really had a chance, you guys, to watch a lot of other creators' stuff because I've been really busy on these two little boys over the last few days too. But I see Gonzo does a lot of different stuff in a lot of different cases, and I believe he is going to be teaming up with AK and Adventures with Purpose again come spring. I think there's going to be a lot of stuff. Thank you, Dee, for pointing that out. What's in the dark always comes to light. Believe me, you guys. It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. It may not be next month. But all the dark will come to light. And that goes back to say, like you guys, like I've tried to tell you in these mini reads too, although you may not understand it when it's read today, believe me, it will come to light. And it's going to make sense. May not be today, may not be tomorrow, but it will make sense. And there's a few in here that can tell you exactly that. They didn't think that their mini read was accurate for them, which there are going to be some that maybe aren't. But 99.9% of them come back a while later and say, oh my God, I'm so sorry for saying that, because what came out in that read just happened. And it's usually within a week or two. Oh, thank you for that, Dee. I totally forgot what I was going to say. Laughing my butt off. Oh, I just remembered. I got my mask. I'm glad you got your mask. And there was somebody else. Who was it that mentioned that they had ordered a zip-up hoodie? That was in my last live, I believe. Bridget Rising, are you in here? You mentioned that you bought a zip-up hoodie. So I went to check, and I don't see it there. I don't see you purchasing it. So I hope you purchased from the proper site. So maybe I will get Des to, if she's in here, I'll get Des to throw up my merch site, because those sweatshirts, you guys, and the sweatshirts, the zip up hoodies, and the pullover hoodies are really nice. Like, they're really nice with the angel wings on the back. But I don't see your order in, Bridget Rising. So I hope that you went to the proper site. There it is there. And if you haven't, just know that you can return it to whatever site you went to. I gave you your very first read, DD. I did? I did a read for you? Tim Sparks, I work a lot with my ancestor deck that was made specially for me by my ancestors. I read oracle cards. I don't read tarot. I'm also intuitive and an empath. The mini reads are 3 cards. There is 2 regarding what is upcoming in the week coming up for you. And then there is a message from heaven where you can ask for a message from heaven from somebody who has passed. Oh, thank you, Miss Mister, for that. Truth will always come out. Absolutely. I have said that, and I will continue to say it. No, I haven't done the reads yet, Mama. We will be starting them probably within the next 5 minutes. And when I start that, Des will put up the instructions, you guys, on how to do the donations for that. She will put up all the information. Yeah, I'm an empath, Tim, so I do feel others' pains. And if you're looking to maybe to get a read, please don't tell me anything regarding that, because I don't like knowing anything about the person I'm reading's past. So, and that helps to validate for you guys too, the information that will come out in the cards. It helps to validate. The less I know, the better, because it helps to validate to you that what I'm reading is coming from your angels, your spirit guides, that's coming through and joining with mine to give you the information that you need to know. Okay? Yeah, they didn't have the white. The white wasn't an option for the zip-up hoodies, and I don't know why. They gave me very little options. Whatever options for coloring is there, I give. And I think it has a lot to do with the coloring, too, of my angel wings with the golds. They only give me certain options because, like, the angel wings on, say, a yellow shirt or hoodie or whatever wouldn't really show up. So they only give you certain, depending on the colors that are in your logo that you give them, they only give you certain colors. Oh, thank you, Julie Bean. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you, DJ. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Des got the charcoal and the black, and it is really nice. She showed it on FaceTime that I did with her. She was showing me. I think the hoodies might come in white, like the regular hoodies might come in white. I don't know. But Dee, you can certainly email me with maybe a color that you would like, and I can see if I can get that put on. Well, thank you, Diane. We appreciate you too. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like I've always said, I've got the best subscribers. I don't think, Des, that we've ever had to boot anybody. I don't think we've ever had to scold anybody for going off. Like we just have the best subscribers here ever. I mean, there are sometimes somebody slips and says a boo-boo word that could get me demonetized, but we take care of that right away. But I've never had really, touch wood, I've never had that problem. And everybody's saying, oh, like once I started getting more subscribers, you need another monitor. No, I don't. There's really not much to monitor. And if there is a problem, Des is on it like flies on poop. So I want to thank all you guys too. Like you guys are great. I've got so much respect for each and every one of you. Yeah. And I actually had, it warmed my heart in a comment. Somebody became a new subscriber and they said the reason that they subscribed was for the readings, of course, but for the fact that this was the first place that she came to that wasn't a lot of drama and a lot of fighting and arguing and nitpicking and backstabbing, and she says she's not leaving because of that, and that she had unsubscribed from other channels because of that. So I mean, that's on all of you, and you guys don't know how much I appreciate that from all of you guys. Hello, Leo. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Leo's tarot. Do you read tarot? Me personally, I do not read tarot. Oracle and the Ancestor reads are totally different than tarot. And I'm going to admit it's not because I don't like the tarot. I love the tarot. I have a friend of mine, Megan from Southern Soul Tarot Readings, that does awesome tarot readings. I just could never get it. And I think a lot it's because of my intuitive. I couldn't connect with the tarot and I couldn't learn it. It's very hard to learn. Some people are all about that drama. Yeah, and I'm not. I will not put up with that here. And I think I've made that clear in a lot of lives that I do, that's something we will not put up with. I want this to be a safe place for you guys to land. And like I said, there has been a few times that some of my stuff has been a little off, and I have no problem. Like I've seen some other readers, and personally me, I will not mention any names, but there has been some other things that I was directed to via email that somebody was off on something, and when a subscriber brought it up, that creator went off on them and shamed them and how dare you and blah blah blah, like, and blocked her, I guess, from the channel. I'm not about that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I mean, I'm only human too. I could have had an off day. If I'm wrong, I have no problem admitting I'm wrong. I'm not willing to say that I'm wrong yet about that 3.5-hour pendulum session I did with finding where she was located. What color would you get, Willow? Want the zip up hoodie to match? I would get the black one because the wings really pop on that one. Really pop. I love the wings. It's like everybody's got a set of angel wings on their back when they're wearing it. And the shirts and that have the angel wings on the back too. And I feel that's why I put it without my, like, if you'll see in my actual logo on my channel, the writing above and beyond ancestor reading is in the wings. It's not like that on my merchandise. It's just the wings, because I believe I wanted everybody to feel like they had a set of wings on their back. They're somebody's angel. Okay. And what the name for all my subscribers is Angels of Truth. So that's why I decided to just put the angel wings without the wording in the middle. So yeah, getting back to that, it's like I'm not going to say I'm wrong on that yet, because I believe that she was there. I know that a certain person went and messed with what was found there. That suitcase that was found, once the river went down 3 feet, there was a suitcase that was found in the bottom of that little river thing. And that is the exact area I pinpointed on. And we talked about it in one of my lives. And the next thing you know, like, the person that found it went out and tried to retrieve it, but it was so heavy they couldn't pull it out. So they couldn't get even a kayak or a canoe in there, because the canoe was hitting the bottom. The person tried to go out in rubber boots, but kept sinking in the mud. Okay, so it wasn't going to be easy to get to. So they were trying to arrange some way to get to this piece of luggage. Well, when they went back a couple days later to go, a certain person that got the information from the live went there, and now the suitcase was empty and it was very easily moved. It was no longer heavy. So I do believe that Suzanne was there. I believe that she has been moved more than once. I believe that she is in something that is easily moved. So, and what I'm going to say about that with the Suzanne Morphy thing, you guys, is when this came to me about she's being moved, and it's in something that fluids, and I know this is bad to say, you guys, but nothing liquid would leak out of it. Have you guys ever seen those bags that you can buy, the vacuum seal bags, where you put whatever inside and then you vacuum seal it, and it takes all the air out of it? Doing that, number one, would slow down decomp. Number two, it would stop any leakage. So I believe she's in something like that, or something sealed like that, so she can be easily moved. And that's why you're not going to hear a lot anymore about places that we think she can be until the team searches it. I refuse to put anything more up regarding areas that are of interest until they're searched. Oh, thank you, Des. And thank you, Miss Mister. I appreciate that. Yes, and I seen, oh, I forget her name now. There's a lady that, when I first started the YouTube, had asked in another video, in the comments of another video, begged for me to help her. She lived in the UK. She begged for me to help her find her 2 missing nephews that were taken by the mother from the father. They had no idea where she went, but they thought that she was threatening to kill them. That afternoon, with very limited information, the only information I had was where they lived before the mother took off with these kids, and that they were 2 little boys, and that her brother was beside himself, almost on the verge, I guess, of suicide or something like that, because of these kids gone missing. That afternoon, I went to Maps. That's all I knew. And she can vouch for this. She's on my channel. That afternoon, I went to Maps. She's in the UK. And I prayed like I had never prayed before. I not only got an area, I got a resort. I got what ocean it was near, what body of water it was near, and a monument. With that, I emailed her back and I said, this is what I've got. I got it's near Chester. And this is in the UK, I believe. And it was hundreds of miles away from where she lived. I said, I got Chester. She's near Chester. It's near that. I forget the name of the ocean now. This was months and months ago, you guys. I said, she's at a resort near this ocean. And the buildings that she's renting, like, it's almost like timeshare almost. What she's renting, it's like in a U shape. There's going to be a body of water. I would classify that as a pool or something with a waterfall near it and a monument. They started searching. She got on the phone and she started calling every hotel, motel, resort in that area. And guess what, you guys? She found them right where I said they were going to be. So for people saying that I've never helped, and there's other agencies that I've helped find missing people. But this lady came back on, and if you go back into some of my newer videos, my older videos, sorry, I've pinned her comment to the top of some of them videos. And I believe it could have been on the Charles Vallow video that comment is pinned at the top in the description or in the comment section. It's on one of them that I pinned her comment because she just couldn't believe that from Canada to seeing her comment begging for help in a video that I had done and said, I will help you, to finding exactly where they were, like that afternoon. So for the people that don't believe, I mean, you're entitled. Don't believe if you don't want to believe, but test me. Test me. Don't tell me nothing. Test me. I've also had people, and I don't know if that person is in the chat right now. I had a person email me, no word of a lie, email me. I want a private reading. She gave me a few. I usually say within your private reading, you can give 3 questions that you really need answered if you wish. This person set me up. This person gave false information. Okay? And it wasn't, it's not like I even had a lot of information, but they gave me a false question. And I'm going to hypothetically say, I forget what it was now, but I still laugh about it today. I'm going to give like a hypothetical here. I'm going to use you, Des. Des messages me saying, okay, we need to find my brother. He went missing. When he went missing, he was wearing a black shirt and he was driving a red car. We need to find him. Can you find him for us? Can you do a read? Please tell us. So I do the read for Des, and I come back to her and I say, look at, I'm sorry, but what I'm getting is not what you're telling me. He did not go missing from where you thought he did. He did not go missing from that bar. He went missing from his home. He did not go missing in a red car. He was on a motorcycle. I'm getting a motorcycle. I said, I'm sorry. If you want a refund for your read, I will gladly do that, because what I'm getting is nothing with what you told me. She messaged me back and she said, you were right on questions or on this, and this. You were absolutely right on. You were right about the motorcycle. You were right about him going missing from his home. The reason I said he went missing in a red car and he was wearing black at a bar was to test you. So yeah, I've had some test me. So, I mean, you're going to believe what you want to believe, and everybody is entitled to their own opinion, and I don't judge. Okay, so we're going to leave it at that. So with that, you guys, I'm going to give 5 minutes. We're at 2:15. I'm going to get Des to put up the stuff for the minis. And I'm using a new deck this time, you guys. We're going to try this out. I'm going to use a new deck. This is still going to remain the same. This is going to be regarding the weeks to come with the message from heaven. I'll get Des to put that up, how you get your mini read. Drum roll, we're going to do 5 minutes, you guys. And I'm going to take as many that can get there. We'll give 10 minutes. We'll give to 25 after. So 10 minutes to get your requests in. Once the 10 minutes are up, I won't be taking any more requests for the mini reads. I may take some at the end once I finish the ones that have already been requested, if time allows. Okay, so there's the instructions on how to get your mini read. With your mini read, please give me a name of somebody that has passed that you want a message from. And go. Well, thank you, Michelle, and welcome to the channel. Much love back to you. Can I please have a conversion to, I think it's 13 something. Okay, Karen, I got you. Karen is going to be number 1. Karen has got the very first read. Rosie, I think we did this the last time. I don't know if Des can do that for you. Dee Dee, you're next. Okay, Maureen, you are number 3. You are number 3, Maureen. Then my brother supposedly committed suicide at Christmas. His name is Jeff. Was it truly suicide? That would be a paid private, Lynn. Des will put up my email. I won't do those on the mini reads because there's just not enough cards that come out. But I would gladly do that for you if you want to email me at aboveandbeyondancestor@outlook.com. Miss and Mister, thank you so much. And you want to hear from Mama Thelma. Gotcha. GJ, who do you want to hear from, hon? Kresha K, who do you want to hear? Who do you want a message from heaven from, Kresha? And DJ. DJ, wouldn't let you change it? Kresha, I won't tell you who to choose, but that's up to you. Somebody who's passed that you want to. JJ, you want to hear from JJ and Tylee? Okay, which one do you want? You want JJ, Tylee, or Charles? Which one? You got to pick one. Okay, Charles. And that's your brother, right, Kresha? No problem. No problem there at all. And that's your Or is that your uncle, Crusher? DJ, you can choose whoever you want, my dear. Whoever you want. Okay, so he's your uncle. I feel so bad for you, Crusher, because I did a read on your uncle, and my heart, just like he tried so hard to say, look at this woman is crazy. If only they had listened to him. It just breaks my heart. Okay, Rosie, Grandma Rose. Okay, so you want Suzanne Morphew? DJ? Aw, Crusher. Well, I'm glad. Like, doing that read broke my heart. Like, he was one stand-up guy, much respect. And it does. Like, I'm getting body shivers right now just thinking about it. If only they had listened to him, so many people would still be alive. Oh, okay. You got it, DJ. Okay, did I forget anybody? Who do I got up here? Crusher, DJ, Mr. and Mrs. Yep. Okay, so I got down to Rosie. Okay, Leo. And who do you want to hear from? Leo? Leo's Tarot? Love always wins, Crusher, and light always wins. What is in the dark will be brought to the light. Believe that. So Leo's Tarot, who do you want to hear a message from heaven? I need a name, please. Okay, Nicole Childers, I need a name for your message from heaven. Who would you like to hear from? Will, I gotcha. Leo's Tarot, I need a name of somebody you want a message from heaven from. Oh, his name is Leo. Is that what you're saying? Then can I get your first name? Leo? Leo's Tarot? Okay, Shauna. I'm going to put Shauna. And you want to hear from Leo. Okay, I gotcha. So we've got about 5 minutes remaining, you guys. If you want to get in for a read, please do it now. Once I stop taking read requests, I won't be taking any more unless after these ones time allows. You're very welcome, Shauna. Got a few more minutes, you guys. your message. Oh, did you send me a message on my phone? Des. Oh, I'm looking now. Ah, I love you more, sis. I got my daughter was, okay, Jessica, I got you. And you want to hear from your mom, Virginia? Guys, I'm just getting stuff. I'm going to move stuff around here to try and stop these cards from going flying where I can't reach them. Let's see if this works. I got my keyboard set up so they can't fly behind there. Okay, Weber family, I gotcha. Can you give me a name, please, of somebody from heaven you would like a message from? Deborah, I got you. Okay, Darlene. I got you, girl. Deborah Price, you want to hear from your Uncle Jerry? Your friend Elaine, Weber family? Gotcha. Okay, anyone else? Yes, I did forget, Darlene. You know my memory? That's okay, Weber family. That's okay. Aw, thanks for sharing that, DJ. Lynn, the reads are a $10 donation for if you want to read Lynn Blackwell. We are definitely, me and Des are definitely two peas in a pod. Okay, you want me to request it now? Request what, Des? You talking about? Sorry, I haven't been watching chat because I've been writing everything down as it's come in. Okay, anybody else get it in now? I'm about ready to stop taking requests. Craft. I love that one. Can't. Yeah, can't. Craft stands for can't remember a effing thing. I hate laundry. Okay, yes. I hate what? What's that? I missed it. Like I said, you guys haven't been watching chat because I've been just writing down the requests. Oh, thank you, DJ. She's my right hand. I'm telling you, without her, she does an awesome, phenomenal job. Oh, gosh. Okay, we need, okay, Des. Oh, for Mama Shan Shan? Okay. We can't leave it on 13. That's unlucky number. We need one more before we start. Can't leave it on an unlucky number. Okay, for Mama Shan Shan. She wants to hear from her mom. I'm going to request mine after this. Okay, so what is Mama Shan Shan? What's your mom's name, please? Like, I just can't wait for the borders to open so me and Des can finally get a sister's time together. It's going to be all girls. It's going to be me, Des, and Daisy. Okay, so Mama Shan Shan, you want, is that your mom, Cheryl? Mama Shan Shan? You absolutely can, Michelle. I know you were born on Friday the 13th, but you're number 14 in the read. Number 13 is your lucky number, yes, and you gave it to Mama Shan Shan. So that shows luck right there. Oh, Darlene, 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 I'm sorry. Okay, Michelle, did you want to get in on a read? If you do, please let me know now because I will be cutting off the reads. Des, I'm just giving it a little bit more. I was going to stop after you, but Michelle asked if she could still get in. She had got kicked offline, I guess. Mr. Yes, my dear, I could. That would be a private. I'm anxious to get to Dez's. Bill and Mary Black missing from Kansas City. I haven't heard of that one. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to get these cards shuffled up. There she is. Okay, Michelle. I got you, Michelle. And you want to hear from Lola Peggy? Grandma? Okay. So that's it right now, you guys. I won't be taking any more unless you can get it in real quick before I'm done shuffling up these cards, getting them ready to start the reads. So, and just to let you guys know, once I do the reads, I do not follow the chat because I want to stay connected with the cards for you guys for your reads. So I will take breaks every fifth read. I will take a break, and at that time I will kind of try to scroll through chat and see if there's any questions that I need to ask or whatever. Okay, so you guys got a limited time if you want to read to get it in, because when I'm done shuffling, we are going to start. Michelle, yes, I got it. Whoops. Okay, about to shuffle the last deck, you guys, and then requests are cut off. Whoop. Okay, we are about to start. Okay, so Karen Moreno. Okay, so what we're going to do, you guys, as you can see, we're using a new deck. We're going to still use the Oracle Animal. spirit guide ones, but these ones, I think they're a little bit more to the point. Okay, as you can see, they've got messages on them, so it's going to tell me and tell you something that you need to be mindful of. And then we're going to get a clarification card from the Animal Oracle, okay, to see what it's regarding. I think it's going to give a little bit more precise things than using the other deck did. Okay, so Karen Moreno, this one is for you. I'm waiting for a card to pop out, and there it is. Okay, so Karen, what you got to start being mindful of, especially this coming week, something about following the golden rule. Okay, so when I get this card, I'm being told intuitively somebody's around you and somebody's coming through, one of your spirit guides or something is coming through, letting me know that there's something either about a set rule that you're not following or a rule you have set for yourself that you have maybe been not following lately. Like, for an example, you've set boundaries and rules for yourself. A rule you set for yourself could be, I'm not going to smoke no more. That's your new one of your new rules, and you end up smoking. So this is something, it's either a set rule that is common rule, or this is a rule you've set for yourself that you have not been following. And we're going to get some clarification on that to see what it's about. Okay, so why is the golden rule card, follow the golden rule? Why is that there for Karen? Tell us why that is there. What does it imply? What is it about? Give us some specifics. We are going to find out what rules Karen hasn't been following. Sorry, Karen. And here it is. Okay, you got the manatee. Okay. So the manatee comes to tell us about accepting situations as it is rather than fighting to change it. Okay. So what this is telling me, along with the follow the golden rule, is that either something is happening now or something is going to be coming this week that you are not going to accept a situation the way it is, that you're going to try and either change the flow of that or change the outset of that or what's going to happen with it instead of letting it flow its natural course. So what that's telling me, Karen, is don't accept the situation as it is, okay, rather than trying to read into what is going on or trying to change what it actually is to fit a narrative or something. So like when I get this, it's almost telling me like, you don't want to accept that the way it is. You want, no, this is the way it should. You got to accept it the way it is. Whatever the situation is, it's going to be coming your way. Follow the rules, accept it the way it is. So that's what this is regarding. Okay? That's what it is regarding. So there's either a situation that's going on right now or a situation that is going to be taking place that you're going to try and either try and change the normal flow of the outcome of that by changing something within the situation or something along them lines. And they're saying just accept it the way it is. Okay, don't try and change it. Okay, so you want a message from your Grandma Karen. You got 2 cards. Okay, so Grandma Karen is telling you, number one, that her mind is free. So I don't know if before her passing that she had a lot on her mind, a lot of worries, a lot of grief, a lot of things maybe that she was trying to deal with that were either upsetting or causing her some kind of harm. So she's saying that she's free of that now, that where she is now, that's not affecting her mind anymore. Her mind has been set free. Okay. And she's also saying I'm so much better now. So that tells me that she is in a much better place and much more able to free her mind of all this, that those things that bothered her in the physical world are not affecting her anymore where she is. And she's in a much better place. So that's what she's telling you. It's all rainbows. Okay? Karen says rules. Uh-oh. I'm so bad at those. There you go. There you go, Karen. Like I said, I'm sorry, you guys. Don't ask for this if you were afraid of things coming out that you don't want to come out, because I have no control over what spirit brings out. I had no idea Karen had a problem with rules, but it came out. You guys, okay. Darlene, you are up next, girl. Are you afraid? And that's why, you guys, I went to this deck, okay? Because I find the other deck that I was using, the LQ, was just too vague. So I knew this would be on point. So you guys cannot hide now behind you only knowing what's going on, because now we are all going to know. Okay, Darlene, are you ready, girl? It's your turn. What is up for Maureen? This coming week, what's going on with Maureen? Whatever you want to share, what is going on? There it is. Darlene, something about trusting your intuition. We're going to go in for clarification on this, but this is coming out to tell you that I think there's something that you're something or someone you are doubting, but you have that gut feeling about it, but you don't really want to accept that gut feeling. And it's telling you to trust your intuition. We're going to go in for clarification to see what that is about. There it is. Your goose is cooked. Whoops. Why is that upside down? Okay. Okay. The goose. Your goose is cooked. Okay, Darlene. So we got something about trusting your intuition. Okay. When I get that card, it tells me that you're not following your gut. Okay. That there's something that's going on, either with something or someone, that you're not following the rules either and trusting your intuition. Okay. The goose has come to say that this trusting your intuition is coming regarding taking time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing what you're striving. So what this is telling me is there's something you've been overdoing, and I think you've been overdoing it with this, whatever this issue is. You've been overdoing it, trying to get to a different truth instead of trusting your intuition. And you've been going overtime on this. I think this is something that's been really weighing on your mind. If this is not going on right now, it is coming within the next week or so. That you're overthinking. It tells me that you're overthinking, that it's almost, you're almost making yourself sick. Okay, because you keep going back over this and over it and over it, trying to find a different outcome to what's already been shown to you. And it's saying that you're not trusting your intuition on it. So there's something going on there, Darlene, that you're trying to find either excuses for something or someone, or trying to manifest a different outcome, but the outcome is already there. So it's already written in stone what the outcome of that is, and you're still trying to change that in your own mind. Okay, so you want to hear from your dad, Buddy, or your brother, Danny. And you got 2 cards too. Okay, so this is probably, I'm going to say, a message from both, because I asked for a message from either your dad, Buddy, or your brother, Donnie, and I got 2 cards that came out for you. So Either your dad, Buddy, or your brother, Donnie, is saying that they have no more earthly worries, which tells me before they passed, they had a lot of worries on their mind. I feel that this is almost like a financial worry, and it was causing them a lot of stress. And they're just letting you know that they don't have to worry about that anymore where they are, that they've let that all go. Okay, second one, as a soul, I can be in several places at once. So when I get this, and I love this card, I love this card. It tells me almost, see how the unicorn is up on its back legs? It's almost like it's ready to take off at any time to go where they're needed somewhere else. So this tells me that, not that they how can I explain this? I keep getting time shifting. It's not time shifting. That's not what I'm implying, but I keep getting intuitively, I keep getting the same time shifting. So I don't know if whatever which one this is, if it's almost like they were in a coma-like state for a while before they finally passed. It's almost like they were trying to bring themselves back, but they couldn't. But when I get this card, that's what, and I got the time shifting, that's what was brought to my mind. But this person is also either your brother or your dad is saying that because of that happening before they accepted their own death, that they can very quickly go to different places. So, and I'm saying this, I'm trying to explain what I'm seeing. They may be around you and then see that somebody else is going through a hard time and they're there like quick. And it's almost like they leave part of them with you and go to the other person and then come back. So it's like they're in several places at once. So you may have like family members or siblings or something along them lines saying, you know, like giving you, you know, when you get that call, oh my God, you know, I just felt like Donnie was around me. And you say, yeah, I felt that too here. That's weird that you say that. That's what I'm trying to convey. Okay, so that it tells me that they are very much in two places at once. Kind of, sort of, if you know what I'm trying to say. But whoever that one is for, either Buddy or Donnie, it's one of them that almost feels like they're constantly surrounding you like in a protective way. Okay, so next is Maureen. Maureen, are you ready? Oh gosh, and there it went down on the floor. Okay, let me get it. Okay, I got it. Okay, Maureen, what we have for you is forgive yourself. Okay, so when I get this card, this talks about something that you're feeling like you either done something wrong or wronged somebody else, but we're going to get clarification and find out why that card is there. So we're going to ask for clarification onto the forgive yourself card that came up for Maureen. Why is it there? Can you give us some good indication why it is there? Tell us why the forgiveness card is there. Forgiving yourself for Maureen. What is going on with that? Why does she need to forgive herself? Can you give us some clarification on that card? Clarification card on forgive yourself for Maureen. Can I get a clarification card, please? Somebody's being stubborn, Maureen. The card does not want to come out, Maureen. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, Maureen, you got the snow leopard. Okay, snow leopard talks about taking some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. Okay, so that is with the forgive yourself. We asked why this was here. We wanted some clarification on it. So what it's telling me is that you need to take time out for yourself. It's almost like somebody has needed help along them lines, something like that, and you're almost like blaming yourself that you couldn't do what needed to be done for somebody. Okay, and that you're beating yourself up over it. And the snow leopard says, because it's time, you need time for yourself. You need to take time to get your thoughts back and to rest and to spend some time in solitude, maybe doing some meditation or something like that to gain back your strengths. I feel like you're wearing yourself thin, trying to help others, and that you're beating yourself up that you could, like, almost like you feel like you couldn't do enough for somebody. But the leopard's saying you need to step back. You need to start taking time for yourself, because it's not healthy. Very much, it's not healthy that you spend so much time helping others that you forget about helping yourself and taking that time for the rest and rejuvenation that you need for yourself. And I feel like you beat yourself up over it, and it's like, stop it. You can't change the world. Okay, and you wanted a card. Whoops, what did I just do? A card from your Godfather Harold. Okay, I almost feel like you've got this card before, Maureen, but your godfather's telling you that there is no such thing as death. Like, he doesn't feel like he's dead. This tells me that he is always around you. No matter where you go, no matter how many people you are with, he is always there. He doesn't leave your side. So I don't know if this is because a godfather is supposed to take care of you in case something happens with your parents and lead you on the right journeys and paths. And he feels, even though he's not here in the physical world, he feels he's still very much around you, trying to lead you in the right directions like he is supposed to do as a godfather. He doesn't feel, even though his physical body is not here, he doesn't feel like he's dead in the aspect that he can't still be there for you, because it shows me no matter who's around you or who you're with, he's still very much there. So you may feel things around you, him letting you know that he is still very much around you. Very much, very much. Okay, next is Mr. Uh-oh. Are you worried? Are you worried? Oh, there it is right away. Oh gosh, I got two for you. I'm gonna have to take the both, Mr., because they both came out. Okay, with you too, I've got forgive yourself and focus on the positive. Okay, so what I'm getting with this is almost, we're going to get a clarification card on this, but what I'm feeling right now is you feel like because of something you've done, something didn't go the right way. So we're going to get some clarification on that. Julie Bean, I just happened to look up. If you do want one, please get it in now, because I don't think I will be taking any more once I'm done this list. So if you want that, please get it in now. So, Mr., let's see some clarification on that. What is going up with focusing on the positive and forgetting yourself? Why are those two cards there for Mr.? What is this regarding? Come on. These cards don't want to come out today, you guys. We're still waiting for one to come out for you. And there was about 8 that came out. I can't take that many. Okay, Julie. I'm going to take a break from the shuffle and write down Julie's. Sorry about that, because I don't know why these cards are being difficult today. Okay, there it is. Meerkat. Okay, so it talks about getting support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. Okay, so I've got the forgive yourself, and I got focus on the positive. So I think this has something to do with one of your friends. If this isn't going on right now, this may be coming in this week. Something about a friend. And I think that there's something that negative that is going to be happening with this friend that you may have to just walk away from and just let it go. And I'm also getting that you're going to need support from maybe others in that same friend group. So there's something negative that is going to be coming. If it isn't already happening, it is going to be coming. Something about something negative, and it's saying to forgive yourself for letting this person do this to you and try and focus on the positive so it doesn't bring you down. So whatever that is, Mister. Okay, and a message from your mom, Thelma. I'll take a little break after this one, guys. Maybe give the cards a good shuffle just so I can check some of your chat. And, oh, okay, I got 2 that flipped over also for you, Mister. Okay, so you wanted to hear from your mom, Thelma, Mama Thelma. She's saying that she comes to you in your dreams. Okay, so I try and say this a lot to people that pay attention to your dreams, especially when you're going through hard times, especially when it's you have a parent that has passed. You're going through hard times. You're going through things that you don't really understand. Pay attention. Those are the times to pay attention to your dreams, because your Mama Thelma is saying that she comes to you in dreams. Okay. She's also letting you know that she's with the rest of the family. Okay. So I don't know if you were concerned about how she is doing on the other side, if she's okay, but she's here to let you know that she is with the rest of the family. And she's letting you also know that she's been coming to you in dreams. So you got to start paying attention to your dreams. Okay. She'll give you even messages and guidance in your dreams. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a break for a couple seconds here. Okay, Julie Bean, I got you. Your dog Rocky, we're going to see what happens there. Southern Souls say, Megan, were your ears ringing, girl? I was just talking about you. With, who was the lady from Leo's Tarot? I was asking her if she read tarot, and I said, I can't. I don't know how you do it, but Megan is awesome with reading tarot. If you guys haven't checked out her channel, head over there, check out her channel. The tarot, I adore her. I adore her. I adore her readings there. A lot of her readings have been pretty spot on with mine too. So totally different readings coming to the same conclusion. You can bet that there's a lot of truth in there. So head on over, and if you haven't subscribed to her, please hit the subscribe button on her channel too and show her some love. Great person. Love her to death. Thank you for stopping by, Megan. And thank you for your donation. Okay, Scarlett. My mom's having seizures from brain surgery. I'm so sorry to hear that, Scarlett. So sorry to hear that. Okay, so I want to check. Wait a minute. I got a Des coming at me. For what? Who did? Furnace? Yeah, and that's what, if there was somebody else that Des just gave me a heads up. Leah, please put your request in now if you want to read. Like I said, I'm at 16 right now. I don't want to be going till about 5 o'clock, but I will allow yours to come in. Okay, now where was I? Megan, yes. It's like, I'm amazed. Every read that I watch of yours, I'm amazed. And I try and remember how you explain the swords and wands and the cups and whatever the. I try, my dear. I just can't. There's no way I could remember all that. So I do. I really appreciate your read. That's why I had asked you to do your read on that one case there to see if ours aligned with that one. Because there's specific things that you can get in your reads that may not come out in mine. So like I said, guys, if you haven't checked out Southern Soul Tarot, check her out. She is phenomenal. Okay, Leah, I don't see your donation in anywhere. Des, if maybe, the last one I got was Jilly Bean. Prayers are with you, Scarlett, for your mom having brain surgery. That is, oh, that's deep. Hello, Amber. Oh, you found me through Megan? Great, thank you. I'm glad you came and checked us out. And that's why I say, like, I just adore Megan, and I just have so much respect for her reads. She's been pretty spot on too. And welcome over here, Amber, the vintage girl. Okay, so I'm gonna start up again, you guys. Leah, if you want a read, Des just put up there how you go about getting one, and I will watch for it. Okay, so next is DJ. And DJ wants to hear from Suzanne Morphew, so this ought to be interesting. Okay, so let's see. Oh, there's too many. There's about 6 that just dropped. Okay, Leah, I'll drop. Okay, so that is it, you guys. There will be no more. Leah Furness. Clayton. Okay, and we will get a message to you from your dad, Clayton. We will see. I can't, I will ask him. I don't know. I can't tell you what Spirit is going to give you, Leah. And what I verbally believe is sometimes Spirit doesn't give you what you want to hear, but they give you what you need to hear. Okay, so DJ, here we go. Let's see what we've got for you. There it is. Oh, DJ. And we have got something about never judging another. This, we're going to get clarification on this, but maybe doing some judging. Okay, and we're going to get a clarification on that. Okay, can we get some clarification on why the never judge another is here for DJ? What is going on with this deck today? I'm gonna give it another good shuffle, you guys, because cards don't want to come out today for some reason. Cassidy St. George, did you miss the Orrin and Orson update? No, you didn't. You can rewind this. Even right now, you can go back to the beginning and you will see it there. It was at the beginning. Okay. Go through as to why this card is here for DJ. Never judge another. Why is that card? There it is. Okay, so DJ, you got the never judge another. Okay. Weasel. Okay, so the weasel talks about paying attention simply by like observing things with your eyes and your ears and physical feelings that you're getting. Okay, and what's happening inside and around you. Okay, so this is telling me that you may not be looking at the whole picture on something and you're judging somebody without having the full story. So I don't know if this is going on right now. Like I say, it could be going on right now in the weeks to come, that there's something that spirit feels you're judging somebody on, and it's could be by something somebody else has told you. Okay, but the weasel tells you to see things for yourself, to pay attention and simply observe things with your eyes, your ears, and how you physically feel maybe speaking with this certain person. But I feel that there's some kind of judgment that you're passing on somebody that may not be really due to them. And I think you may be going on what other people may have said about either or something. Okay, so it's saying to never judge, like judge by what you see yourself, not what you hear or what others say. Okay, so, and a message, you wanted a message from Suzanne. Oops. Message from Suzanne. DJ would like a message from you, Suzanne. There we go. Okay, she talks about a lot of people. Because she sees all thoughts. Okay, so I can extend on this a little bit because I believe that she is watching down from heaven. She sees what everybody is doing for her, and I believe she is very thankful. She sees what is on everybody's mind, and I'm going to be doing an updated reading on her shortly. And it's not going to be with the Ancestor deck. It's going to be with the other decks because I want to get some of her thoughts and feelings regarding the last couple weeks over the holidays, how she felt, what she thought, what she's seen. So she's saying that she sees all of your thoughts, which means she is watching, seeing what everyone is trying to do to help find her. And I have felt that, you guys, for a while, that she is not allowing certain things to come out, not the right time yet. And to me, I believe spirit does that for a reason. Okay, they may not have, just like in the Lori and Chad case, they may have a lot of circumstantial stuff. They may not have enough evidence to charge who we all think should be charged. And I think that's why she's not bringing out a lot of the questions that we want answered. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to go to Kresha. Okay, this is JJ and Tylee are her cousins, I believe. Her uncle was Charles Vallow. So we're going to go in for some cards right now for Crusha. Let's see what's going on, Crusha. And then we'll go in for your messages from heaven. Okay, so for Crusha K, we'll get a card, one card, please, for Crusha K. There's a whole bunch, I mean, there's a whole bunch that want to fly out here. Okay, there it is. Okay, so worry is a wasted. Okay, so this is the card that came out. We're going to get some clarification on it and see why this card came out for you, Crusha. And I mean, this is very much understandable, the worry that you and your family must be facing at this time. But I feel almost like this is a message too from your uncle, because his energy came in strong. When this card flipped over, his energy like hit me in the face almost. And he's saying that worrying about what is coming, almost like it's, I don't know, it's we're going to get clarification on it. Let's see why that card. Okay, we want to know why worry is a wasted emotion. Why did this card come out for Crusha? And why did this card come out? And Kiwi stands about doing a walking meditation each day for the next week. Okay. As much as these first two cards are basically to give you an indication of what's going on and what's coming this week, I feel that I feel like your uncle has taken over this whole read. Okay, so usually we only get one message from a loved one in heaven, which is the next card that I'm going to draw for you. But I feel like these are his messages. I feel like all of this that's coming out is his messages. He's feeling like you are worrying too much about what can't be changed. I believe this is with his passing, that he's already on the other side. And he feels like the worry and everything may be causing you some health issues. That's what I'm getting. And he's saying that you need to start taking time out and meditate. And this is almost like he feels like if you meditate and you set yourself in solitude and ask to hear from him, that he will come to you. Things are going to start popping in your head, sayings, words, and I think that's how he's going to try and communicate with you. Okay, but I believe he's hijacked this whole read, not just the talking to heaven card or the messages from heaven card. I believe he hijacked your whole read. And that's a good thing. I'm not saying that as a bad thing. So Charles, do you have a message for Crusha, directly for Crusha? Your niece really needs a message from you. It flew away. Okay, him too. Okay, he's coming to tell you that his mind is free. And I believe that this is being said right now from your Uncle Charles, because justice is slowly starting to be served. I think that now that this has all come out and more attention has been paid to what he was trying to let everybody know, that he is now free of that. He can let that go. He can put that back into the universe, because he feels that what he needed to say has been said, and it's been put out there now to the world. So now he can free his mind of that, knowing that justice is going to be served. Okay, and I feel like he hijacked this whole reading, and these are the messages from him. He's free. He's let it go, and he knows justice is coming. Everything that he had said has come to fruition. You know what I mean? So he's happy that that has happened, and it's sad that maybe it took his death to bring that out. Okay. Okay, so the next is Rosie. And you want to hear from your Grandma Rose. So let's see what we get for you, Rosie. Again, we've got follow the golden rule. What is going on with this card today, Rosie? What's going on? But with this, with following the golden rule, I feel a different energy from this for you. And I don't want to speak out of turn, so we're going to go in for clarification on it. A rule that you made for yourself, something that it could have been a New Year's resolution that you made that you are not following. And I feel that this could be health-wise with you. Something to do with your health. It could be quitting smoking, quitting drinking, going on a diet, something that you made a rule for yourself. This is not something like you're not following the rules of the universe or rules by government, something like that. This is a rule you set. And we are going to get a clarification card on that to tell us what it is about. Rosie, what rule are you not following? We're about to find out. And of course, there it goes down here. It's about spirit guides, ancestral spirit guides. And they've come and they're offering you some kind of guidance. So, and they're telling you to pay attention because they're going to give you signs and omens. Okay, so what does that have to do with following a golden rule? Well, I feel that the ancestors and guardian angels and everything else that is surrounding you is trying to give you signs about this rule that you set for yourself that you're not following. Your ancestors, those that have passed before you in heaven, are watching you, and they are saying that you're not following a rule that you set for yourself. And I'm almost feeling like this is health-wise. And they're also saying, okay, here we go intuitively again. I don't always get this, but sometimes it does pop out. They're saying, have you not learned from their mistakes? I'm going to leave that there because you know what that's about, girl. You know what that's about. Okay, and Rosie wants to hear from Grandma Rose. Grandma Rose, are you going to back this up? Grandma Rose, Rosie needs to hear a message from you. And there it is. Again, this has come out a couple times today. My mind is free. So Grandma Rose is letting you know that whatever was bothering her and affecting her in the physical world is no longer. She's let it go. But as much as I'm getting with this card, my mind is free, I'm getting almost that she is coming in also as the owl to tell you I feel the mistakes that she wants you to learn by, or maybe some of the mistakes that she either helped you with while she was in the physical world or mistakes that she had made. But there is something going on here, and you made a rule for yourself that you're not following. And I feel it's something to do with your health. Okay, so that was for you, Rosie. This is something, I just looked up at that. This is something health-wise, Rosie. And if it's not something that is happening right now, it's something that's coming. It is something that is going to be coming, believe me. You may not get it now, but you will. Okay, so Shauna from Leo's Tarot wants to hear from Leo. Okay, so let's see what's here for you. Yeah, what is it with you guys not following rules? There's some kind of rules that you aren't following. If it's not a rule you made for yourself, then it's some kind of other rule, and I don't want to know about it. Okay, so Shauna from Leo's Tarot. says possess self-confidence. Okay, so this is telling me that you're not very confident in something that's going on around you. We are going to get a clarification on that. Let's get some clarification on that. Okay, so you got the emu. Okay, so the emu talks about going on new adventures and it being a good time for adventure. Okay, so with that, I'm getting possess self-confidence. So what I'm getting from this is either there's something that you really wanted to be doing or something that's going to present itself to you that you are not going to feel confident doing. I think you should do it. Okay, because the emu comes to say this is going to be not only good for you, it's going to be fun and good times, and this may it's almost like it's something, one of your fears. So I'm feeling this coming in, that this is something that you might fear. Like, you know how some people are scared of spiders, scared of heights, scared of, you know, whatever. I feel that there's something that's going to be presented to you that's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time and bring you lots of joy and happiness once you get past not having the confidence to do it. So it's like you're holding yourself back from something that's going to be presented to you, or has been, or will be in the very near future, that you need to get past your fear and start having some confidence that you can do things that you didn't think that you could do. Okay, and it's going to be a good thing, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to be a good time. Okay, and that's what the emu says. Okay, and you want a message from Leo. Okay, so let's see. I'll say it's, again, it's something new. It's a new adventure of some kind. But I don't think you're having the same confidence in yourself as others are when it comes to this. Okay, Leo, Shauna would like a message from you. Whoa. Okay, so you got two. Oh, okay. So a message from Leo, Shauna. I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. So when I get this card, I feel like Leo was somebody that didn't show emotions easy, or didn't show them as much as maybe he should have, but he's coming to let you know now that he wishes that he had told you more in the physical world, how much you not only meant to him, but how much he loved you too. Okay, so I feel like he was very reserved, I guess. Okay, and he's also saying that he sends you loving signs through nature. So you got to start watching out for that. Not so much in the winter when with the butterflies and stuff, but looking down and seeing something that you may relate to him that shouldn't be there, that's out of place type thing. And it's going to be in nature. So it's going to be like, and this is just hypothetically, you open your door and you shoveled your stairs, but all of a sudden there's a pile of snow there again that shouldn't be there. Stuff like that. Okay, in the summer times and stuff like that, I say to watch for the white butterflies. Okay, because he says that he's sending you loving signs through nature. Okay, Shauna, that one was for you. We're moving on to Nicole, who wants to hear from Will. Okay, Nicole, here we go for you. Oh, and right away. Okay, you got stay open-minded. So there's something that you've been closing your mind off to, maybe not giving much thought to. We're going to find out what this is about with the clarification card for you. And let's see, Nicole. Why is the stay open-minded card there? And right away. Oh, we got about 4 that come out. I thought it was only 1, but about 4 come out, so we're going to give it another shuffle. Can't get them to come out, now we get too much to come out. Okay. Okay, so you got the grouse. Okay, so okay, the Grouse talks about expressing yourself through rhythm, movement, like drumming, dancing, playing a guitar, something along those lines. So I don't know if you're being reserved. I think that people think that you're putting yourself into a shell for some reason, that you're not very accepting of new things that have come your way. And I feel this has something to do with music. So I don't know if this is about playing music or some kind of dancing, but it has something to do with the arts like that, that either something has presented itself to you and you've just shrugged it off. Like, nah, no, I'm not interested in that. Nah, I can't do that, whatever. So it's saying to stay open-minded. And I feel it's because the grouse talks about the arts, like music, dancing, stuff like that, something to do with rhythm. So that could also be saying that something is out of balance in your life. Okay. But it has something to do with music, dancing. So this could be some kind of festivity that may be coming up that you're saying, oh, hell no, I'm not going to that for whatever reason. You're supposed to be staying open-minded about it and maybe give it a shot. Okay. And you want to hear from a will. So if that hasn't presented already, Nicole, it will be. Okay, so Will is telling you that it's beautiful where he is. Okay, so you see the hillsides and the water. So I don't know if where he is physically buried, if it's near water, but he's saying that where he's thankful of where he's been placed, because he's saying it's beautiful. So not only where he is, where his physical remains have been placed, he's thankful for it. He doesn't want to be anywhere else, he says. But he's saying it's beautiful wherever he is, and that's both in the physical world where his body is, because that's the feeling he's giving me, and he's letting you know that it's beautiful where he is, where his soul has gone. Okay, so I don't know if you were maybe concerned about him not wanting to be, his soul remains to be where they are, but he's saying he's happy with it. Okay. Next we've got, okay, we're at 9. Okay, I'm going to take a little break here, you guys, because my phone's been going off. I need something to drink because my throat is getting sore. And let me check this message. Okay. Okay, Des just sent me, oh, I need to get it. I got my hang of coffee here, which I'm going to add is still hot. Okay, Des just sent me a message. Des, if you can let that person know that I'm probably not going to get to it. I'm only at number 9 of 17 that I've got to do, but I will. You've sent it to me on my phone. She would be on the list for next Sunday. I might do it. Let's see. Let's see how fast I can get through this. But if not, she will have her redone next Sunday at 1. Okay, so we're gonna, let me just take another sip here, because I've been at this 2.5 hours and I've still got quite a few to go. Okay, so we are at Jessica. Okay, Jessica, you want to hear from your mom, Virginia. Okay, so let's see what's in store for you, Jessica. What do we got coming for Jessica? And there it is. Okay, so Jessica, we've got asked for guidance. Okay, we're going to go in for a clarification on this to find out. But I feel when that card comes out that there's something that is troubling you. There may be decisions that you have to make that you may not make the right decisions. So it's telling you that you need to ask for guidance from people that you trust. And that could be for a lot of different reasons, especially when I get this, ask for guidance. It's telling me that you may be making the wrong decision. Okay, so let's get a clarification on that for Jessica. Why is that card there for Jessica for asking for guidance? What does that have to do with? Okay, so we got the blue herring. Okay, so remember I said here about asking the wrong decision on something? And that's why the card came out. I asked for clarification on it, and the blue herring came out. So when the blue herring comes out, the blue herring talks about taking a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right, in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. So I feel like this is some kind of, you have to make a decision on something. There's something that you're going to have to make a decision on. But I feel even though the blue herring comes out to say what you believe in and what feels right, in spite of what others think, I see some kind of disapproval with whatever it is that you're choosing to do. And I think you may be getting some backlash from it. So that's why I think the guidance card came out. I think you should talk to somebody that you trust regarding whatever this is, or whatever this is that's going to present itself to you within the next week or so. Okay. And it's going to be something that I think it's something you're choosing to do that others are saying. Okay. So I think that you should also ask somebody that you really trust, somebody that's on the same wavelengths as you, because when I get asked for guidance, it says you're going to make a wrong decision. So you should be asking for guidance. So when I get that, that's that. I think you should talk to somebody who you are really close to, who would give you their honest, unbiased opinion on whatever that is that you have to make a choice on, okay? Like, trust your gut, because the blue herring does say stay in your ground, trust your gut, but get also, because when I get that card, ask for guidance, it's telling me that it may, even though you feel very strongly about it, it may be a wrong decision that you're going to make. Okay, and you want to hear from your mom, Virginia. A message from Virginia for Jessica, please. Jessica wants to hear from her mom, Virginia. She would like a message from her mother, Virginia. Oh, and there it is. Okay, so your mom is telling you, Jessica, that I always give you a good night kiss. I love when I get this card. When I get this card, it tells me no matter whether you know it or not, when you lay your head to go to sleep at night, when you lay your head down, your mom is there and she's still giving you that kiss goodnight. She says you'll feel your hair. She's touching your hair. And she said that even till today, she still gives you that kiss goodnight. So I don't know if that was a thing while you were a child growing up, that she always gave you that kiss, maybe rubbed your hair or something, but she brought the hair too. So I feel like you'll almost feel like a touch on your hair, but she's saying that she's still giving you that kiss goodnight. Okay, so Weber family, are you ready? Okay, so let's see what's here for the Weber family, and you want to hear from your friend Elaine. There it is. Okay, so Weber family, accept struggles as lessons. So I feel with this, we're going to get a clarification. Before we even get the clarification, I'm getting intuitive feelings, and I'm feeling like there's somebody, a friend, somebody maybe that you were close to, that you struggled to help and went above and beyond to help, and either they came back and taught you a lesson, or okay, I want to get the clarification, because I'm feeling like it's almost like the person is very grateful for all the struggles that you went through to help them. Okay. See, I got the mountain goat, okay? The mountain goat says that there's something out of balance in your life, okay? And it also says to do whatever you got to do to correct it, okay? So that is going with the accept the struggles as lessons. So yes, that's the intuitive that I was getting when I was talking on this card. It almost felt like you had struggled yourself to help somebody else, and then they were ungrateful. And that was a lesson for you to learn. And then the mountain goat comes out, okay? And the mountain goat talks about something being out of balance, okay? So that's what I think it is you put something on hold or gave more than what you should have to help somebody who didn't appreciate it. And it's saying you've got to get back in balance with that. Like, you got to balance that back out, because, and learn a lesson from that. Okay, and you want to hear from your friend Elaine. Okay. Okay, so Elaine, can you give the Weber family a message, please? Something that they need to know, maybe let them know that you are around. Message for the Weber family. There it is. Okay, so Weber family, Elaine is there to tell you that you're never alone. So I don't know if you guys do a lot of things, especially on the water. Okay, and I've got the lighthouse here and I've got the water. So this is significant, okay? Or if this is a place that you guys used to like to go, something to do with water, and the lighthouse tells me that she's always watching out for you, which tells me, as it says here, you're never alone. So it tells me that she is always around you and she's always watching out for you. The lighthouse stands for being protective of, watching out for, giving warnings. So to me, she's going to be coming around you, and you're going to feel her presence. Okay. And she says she's closest to you near this water, whatever that water is. Okay. So that is for you, Weber family. Okay, Deborah Price. Deborah Price, Deborah Price. Let's see what's going on, Deborah Price. And you want to hear from your uncle. Oh, there it is already. Your Uncle Jerry. Okay, so the card that we got is Be of Service. So when this card comes out, it's basically saying that you need to help somebody or something. There's something that somebody, we're going to go in for clarification on that and find out why that card came out for you. Okay, so for Deborah Price, why did the Be of Service card come out for Deborah Price? Why is that card there? What does it signify? What does it stand for? What are you trying to tell us with that card? Okay, so this flipped over. Okay, so with that, we got the zebra. Okay, and the zebra talks about letting go of fears. Okay, and to know that you're safe and protected at all times. So I don't know if this is job related. It almost feels a job related. So I don't know service and the zebra kind of go of the fears. So I feel like there's something that you're fearful of, and it also comes to tell you that I'm almost feeling like, are you in the medical field, Deborah, or some kind of like others? Because I feel like you've been having, the service is telling me you're doing for others. And the zebra is also telling me something about being protected. The first thing that comes to my mind regarding this is that you work somewhere in the field where you're maybe an essential worker of some type, and that you're scared or feeling like you're at risk. But the zebra is saying that you are well protected. So if there's something around you, your spirit guides, your guardian angels that are protecting you, that you don't need to be fearful of that, and to continue doing what you're doing. Okay, there it is. Okay, so you wanted a message from Uncle Jerry. Uncle Jerry. Okay, so Uncle Jerry is here to tell you that his death was painless, and please don't worry or hold on to guilt. So when I get this card, I feel that you are holding some kind of guilt around his passing. So this could be that maybe you didn't get to see him before he passed, or there was things that you wanted to do, say, to your uncle before he passed that you never got to do, and that you're feeling guilty of it, or something that you felt you could have done in some way. But he's saying not to worry about that, and to stop feeling guilty. There's something that he feels that you're feeling guilty about, and he doesn't want you to feel guilt, but he also wants you to know that his death was painless, so he didn't suffer. So that tells me that even if he was like in a position where, like say, cancer or something like that, that he was well medicated, that he didn't feel the pain. So there's something that he's saying you're feeling guilty about, and he wants you to let it go, okay? Because carrying stuff like that can cause your own health issues, okay? Okay, so Deborah, I just looked, because I'm going to take another little break for a sip here, and I see that Deborah says, I used to work in medical, I don't work now. Okay, so it's telling you that they need your services then, and not to be afraid to go and give your services to help. I felt it was something around the medical field. Okay, so yeah, see what I mean by things may not always make sense, but it says you used to work in the medical. So this may be that the medical service needs you, and that you're kind of afraid to even go into help with that because of what's going on, but they're saying that they need your help. So if you haven't already asked to be of service, you may be asked if you could lend some help. Okay, and you're also saying that you seen him 3 days before he passed, but he's saying that you're holding on to some kind of guilt, and he wants you to let it go. Okay. Mama Shan, you are up. Mama Shan, Mama Shan, you are up. Your turn. Let's see. Did you break the rules? If that card comes out again, I'm gonna crap my pants. It was just a joke. Mama Shan. Let's see. And there it is. All right. We got something about trusting your intuition. So something isn't feeling right with something. We're going to go for clarification. There's something going on that you're iffy about. Let's see what that is, because it's telling you you need to trust your intuition. So are you know, why is that card here for Mama Shan? Trust your intuition. What's going on? What's going on that she needs to trust her intuition with? Here it is. Oh boy. Oh geez. Mama Shan, you got the spider. Okay. Trust the creative spark that you're feeling. Okay, something about enlightening something. Something about something in writing. Something about a writing. Something written. Spider has to do with something written. Too many hands in the pot with something written. There's something about something written. So this could result in a will. This could be, it's something written. I think to trust your intuition about it, because there's something that needs some enlightenment with this written thing. It could be a document, it could be a letter, it could be a message, it could be something. And when you first see it, it's saying to trust your intuition. So what that tells me is that when you first see whatever this written thing is, the first feeling you get and the intuition that you're getting reading it, trust your intuition, because I think there's some shady, there's something shady going on. That's what I believe. The spider also shows me like webs of lies, webs of deceit, webs trying to draw you into their web. So trust your intuition on whatever that is. If it hasn't started now, and it's something written. So that almost leads me to believe that it's some kind of, either something's being said, text message, some kind of written form of something that you're going to get a feeling about. Trust that first initial feeling and trust your instincts, because I think there's something shady going on. Documents, look at that. Yep. Mama Shan, what are you doing to me? Okay, so you wanted to hear from Cheryl. I got 3 cards that flipped. As soon as I shuffled, they flipped. Okay, so she's talking about the earth is our school. She's coming to tell you that the lessons that you need to learn on this earth are going to lead you and teach you what you need to know to go further. Okay, she's also saying that the tears cleanse the soul. So I don't know if you've gone through memories lately, pictures, whatever, with Cheryl in them, but she's seeing you cry, and she's letting you know by saying this, that tears cleanse the soul, that is, she sees you when you're upset and crying regarding her passing. Okay, and she's saying that we are soulmates. Okay, when I get this card, it tells me almost like, and what I'm seeing right now is me and Des, soul sisters. She's saying soul sisters. I don't know why she's saying soul sisters, but she's saying that you're connected in that way. That, like, you could almost finish each other's sentences in that when she was still here in the physical world. It's almost like you knew what the other was thinking before they said it, stuff like that. She's also saying that she's still connected to your soul very much, even though she has passed. Ooh, 3 messages for you there. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I am definitely taking a sip. Okay. Okay, what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I hit a nail on the head? I'm just scrolling back up at some of these messages, Mama Shan. Did I hit a nail on the head there? With something shady is going on. And I feel it's in written form. Okay, so now are we getting ready? Because, uh-oh, guess whose turn it is? It's Dez's turn. And I'm going to let you know that, Mama Shan, you absolutely did. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about in there then. Now I'm going to let you guys know that I did a reading for Des. Not last night, the night before. Because somebody had told her that there was a block, but her mother put up a block of some kind of, which I don't believe in that stuff. But anyway, so we did like a little, I got up, I was in my pajamas in bed, ready to go to bed, under my covers, everything, doing a FaceTime with Des, and it was like when she came out and she told me that, it's like, okay, that's it. Up I find my glasses. In we go, and we did a reading on her mom, and there was a lot that came out. So I'm anxious to see what is going to come out here. So does. Okay, Des, what have we got for you? These cards just do not stay together. Oh, and there it is. This is what's flipped over. Okay, Des. Have an attitude of gratitude. I'm going to get a confirmation card. I don't really want to bring in much about it. This is that card. Obviously makes sense to me. Rattlesnake. Okay, so have an attitude of gratitude and the rattlesnake. Okay, so the rattlesnake stands for the experiences that you're presently going through. Okay, something of an intuition into fulfilling your purpose and something about healing. So I know Mama Terry has passed, and not that long ago, but when I get the have an attitude of gratitude in the rattlesnake, I think you know what I'm talking about that there's somebody there that you need to have an attitude with, because the person's wasn't thankful in days leading up to, or months leading up to, always wanted a handout. So this is telling me that you need to have an attitude towards someone who's looking for handouts all the time. The rattlesnake, that's something about, almost like something that is going to hit you in the butt. It is him. Somebody wants to come and bite you. And this come out, yeah, years, weeks, days, years, whatever. Somebody with always their hand out, and this person wants to bite you in the ass. And I think you both know, me and you both know who we're talking about. So that's this. I think this is our answer that wouldn't come out the other night. That's the answer right there. You got to have attitude with somebody who wants gratitude. And the rattlesnake. Snake slithering, slides in and does things like sneaky snake. But this one's a rattlesnake. It's not only a sneaky snake, it's a rattlesnake. It's somebody that wants to bite you in your ass. And that goes right in line with that read the other night does. So message from Mom Terry. Mama Terry, we want to hear a message from you. Did you see our read the other night? What do you think of it? Or give Deb any message that you want to give Des, whatever you're choosing. Please give her that message. So Mama Terry, what messages do you have for Des? Message for Des. And here we go again. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Okay, so she's saying she's so much better now. Okay, so what I'm taking this does, maybe I shouldn't have mentioned the read that we did the other night. But she's saying she's so much better now, and I think this is because that she's got these messages out to you. Okay? I feel that she feels she's in a better place than what she was from the last read. And I remember specifically saying to you that I wanted to wait a bit to allow her to cross over and to adjust and accept where she was. And I think there was some things going on in between her reaching her final destination that she was dealing with. And I think that came out in the read the other night too. And now she's saying that she's in a much better place. That is telling me that she's brought the information that you needed to know. We were, and I feel bad. I'm surprised she even gave me a message like that, because to give to you, because I think I upset her the other night. I'm gonna take another break for a minute, you guys. I got a couple more to do, but my throat is really getting sore. I've been at this now for 3 hours. But yeah, and I kept saying, okay, Des, stop it. I had Des on FaceTime and I was doing this right in front of her. And I kept saying, okay, Mama, I promise, if you answer this, and Des says, don't promise nothing. No, don't promise. And I said, but if she answers this, I won't ask about it. Don't promise her that. But we did get quite a bit that came out. And she wouldn't answer certain things that I think she just answered now. So I think we know who exactly she was talking about. And then the very next day, the person that we thought she was talking about, the very next day, Des got a call from that person out of the blue that never calls her for anything. Oh, thanks, Des. I can't wait to get Mama Terry's. It's going to go right here. I'm going to have a better setup. I'm going to get a different desk for down here. Des is sending me something of her mom's, and it's, I believe it's 2 angels, Des, with a round thing in the middle that holds a candle. That was Des's mom's, and I guess her mom had heard about me, so, and her mom was into doing some psychic stuff too, so I think we're kind of connecting on that level too. But it's going to be going right here. You guys are going to be able to see it. A tart burner, that's it. But it's beautiful. It's like on each side, like, okay, I can't show you, like this. So on each side here with that burner thing in the middle, and they're hanging onto it. It's beautiful. It's like I almost felt guilty accepting it, but she says Mama would like me to have it, so, or would want me to have it, so I will graciously accept. And I would be honored having something like that of Mom's in the house. The 2 angels Mom wanted to read from you before she passed. Yep. Yes, Des, I do. I have a picture of it, but you've sent me so many pictures that it would take me an hour to find it on the phone. Yeah, so I'm really sad that I didn't get to do that reading for her before she passed. But I still feel connected to her in a way, because and not only because me and Des are so close, but because she liked some of the same stuff and was into some of the same stuff that I do. So I don't know how much Des wants me to say about that, so I will leave that to her. But yeah, it's going to be beautiful. Okay, Weber family, thank you all so much. So much buffering. Really? Am I buffering, guys? Oh, Mama. Don't you rock? Yeah, so I feel like having that here, once it gets here, I'm telling you, you guys are going to see it, because it's going to be in every live that I do. And it's going to be, when it's not in my lives, it's going to be up on my altar upstairs that I have with all my cards and crystals and everything that I have up there. And does all of this, everything that I have for my reads and everything, all goes to Des when I pass. So it's not like it's leaving the family. She will be getting it back. And then she'll have Mom's energy and my energy in it all. I feel so sorry for you, Des. Okay, so let's try and get the rest of these done. My throat is killing. Okay, Michelle, we want to hear from Lola Peggy, Grandma. Oh boy. Okay, so something, Michelle, about your beliefs are right for you. So when I get this card, I feel like somebody's telling you that you shouldn't feel or believe the way you. So this has to do with something that's going on either in your life or around you, and somebody is telling you that you shouldn't either feel that way or believe that way. We're going to go in for clarification. And yeah, your beliefs are not right for you. So somebody's, I don't know. But let's see why that card is here. Why is that card, your beliefs are right for you, come out for Michelle? And there it is. Okay. Well, we got the Falcon. Okay. So the Falcon, talking about an opportunity that's before you. Okay. And it's saying that you need to commit to it, but somebody's saying that it's not right for you. Stand your ground. I don't know what this is about, okay, that the Falcon is talking about, but the Falcon is talking about some kind of opportunity. And I think there's people or family members or whatever in your ear is saying that this isn't right for you. Now, this could be a relationship, this could be a job change, this could be a move, this could be, there's something, if it's not going on right now, it's going to present itself to you, okay? And you are entitled to believe if this is right for you or not. But somebody is there saying that these, you're not making the right choices, that they go against what you believe in. They're almost saying like if you do this, you're going to be contradicting yourself. But don't listen to anybody. Do what is right for you. Sometimes it's just jealous people. But I see people coming almost and trying to intervene, okay, with this opportunity that's either presented itself to you or it's going to be presented to you. And there's people that are saying that it either goes against things that you believe in or that it's not right for you. Either way, do what's right for you. Never mind what other people say, because they don't got to live your life. But I feel them coming in strong saying, oh, no, you can't do that. Why would you do that? That's crazy. Don't listen to them. Take the opportunity, okay? And when you take that opportunity, commit to it. Even if they don't like it, it's not their life to live, right? It's up to you. Just do it. It's going to make you happy and what fulfills you. As long as it's not hurting anybody else, it's none of their business, really. But I see people trying to change your mind on it and saying it's not for you. Okay, so Michelle, you want to hear from Lola Peggy, Grandma Lola Peggy. Here it is. You got 2 cards. Okay, so again, I'm getting my death was painless and please don't worry or hold on to guilt. So again, I'm getting, Michelle, that your grandma feels that you're either worrying about her passing, about her being in pain, and that you're holding on to some kind of guilt regarding her death. And she's saying she wants you to let that go. She's saying that her death was painless and she doesn't want you to worry about that. And she doesn't want you to feel guilty about her passing. So I don't know if you felt maybe you could do something different or things could have been different, but she's telling me that you're feeling guilty. Okay. She's also saying that you guys will be together again. So when I get this, when this card comes out, especially with another card, it tells me that she is there and she is waiting for you. No, don't come before your time, but she is going to be there. We will be together again. She's going to be there to welcome you to the other side. She wants to be the one that helps you come over to the other side. Okay, so that's nice. Okay, Michelle. Okay, we got a Jilly Bean. Jilly Bean. Jilly Bean wants to hear from her dog, Rocky. That's the first. Okay. Okay, so what's in store? Jilly Bean, what's going on? What's in store? There we go. So we got something about kindness counts. Okay, so we're going to get a clarification on that to see why that card. So maybe somebody's doing something or something's going on that you don't particularly like. You know how they say honey catches more bees or something like that. Catch more bees with honey. So they're saying something about being kind regardless, you know, what's going on. So let's get a clarification card on kindness counts. Why is that card here? Why did that card come out from Michelle, for Jilly Bean with kindness counts? Why is that card here? What is it referring to? Yeah, there it is. So, oh my God, you're not going to believe this, you guys. Look what come out. Did I not just say when I was reading this card and shuffling kindness counts, I said you catch more bees with honey, and the honeybee comes out. How in tune, okay? So the honeybee talks about compassion and forgiveness and to let it be your top priority in this situation. So I believe that there's some kind of situation that has arisen or is going to arise that is going to upset you. Okay? And it's saying, handle it with kindness. Even though you may need to separate yourself from this person maybe for a while, but it's saying use compassion, forgive it, separate yourself from the situation for a while, but use kindness, because this is going to work out in the end. You see how the two honeybees are joining together? So I see this working itself out over time, but I believe it's something that's going to be either said or done that's going to be hurtful towards you, but to deal with it with kindness and compassion and then forgive the person, because I think that it can be fixed. Okay, so if that's not going on right now, that is something that is going to be coming on soon. Okay, Jilly Bean? And you want to hear from your dog, Rocky. Okay. What do you got to say? Jilly Bean would like to hear from you, Rocky. You have a message for her. There it is. Aww. Aww. Remember me by the happy memories we created. So that's what your dog, Rocky, is saying to you. Take out the pictures. Look through the pictures. That's something I can't do yet with my dog that passed, but Rocky wants you to remember him by the happy memories that you guys created. Oh, that is such a, oh, I'm almost ready to cry. Oh, there you go, Jilly Bean. Jilly Bean. Oh. Okay, last one. Leah Bernaz wants to hear from your dad. Oh my God. Jilly Bean, I'm telling you, it. When I seen that card come out, I almost, you can ask Des. I can't even look at the pictures of my dog that, and Des knows I spent $12,000 trying to save this dog twice from cancer, with the chemo, the radiation, the pills, the you name it, I did it. $12,000 worth trying to save her life. She'd get better, and then the cancer would come back. So the last time the cancer came back, it took her. I can't even look at pictures of her right now, and it's been 4 years. So, okay, I gotta clear my mind from that. Okay, Leah Fernaz wants to hear from her dad, Clayton. Let's see what is going on and what. message you're going to get for you. Okay, so Leah, you got thoughts create your reality. Okay, so I don't know. Right now, I'm not getting anything significant. That's why we get the clarification card, but there's something about your thoughts and creating your reality. So I don't know if there's things that you've been thinking of that you would like to do, or it could be job-wise, it could be anything. That's why we're going to get a clarification card and see why that card is there and what is about. Okay, so why is this thoughts create your reality? Why is that there for Leah? Where's that card? There it is. Got the Roadrunner. I love this card. Okay, so the Roadrunner talks about keeping a sense of humor and don't take things so seriously. Okay, so I guess these are going hand in hand. So I don't know if there's things that you've been thinking about, and you know how they say what you think is what you manifest. So I think that there's some things that maybe happened in the past that weren't so great that you keep thinking about, and it keeps them in the future. You got to let those bad thoughts go. Okay, that's what I think this card is here to say, because your thoughts create your reality. So if you keep thinking about the past and things that went wrong in the past and didn't turn out the way maybe you wanted them to, that you're bringing that into the future. You got to let that go. Okay, because the Roadrunner is here to tell you you're going to be going forward fast. Okay, so things are going to be coming at you fast. Things are going to be happening for you fast. And you got to have your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously. Okay, so you got to let go of this sadness to bring in the happiness. That's what it's telling me. Okay, but I think right now you're keeping memories and thoughts from the past in your present, and I think it's weighing you down. This Roadrunner is trying to spring you forward, okay? Trying to bring you into new and better things that are coming your way. So laugh when you can, cry when you must, but keep going forward and forget the past. It can't be changed. It can't be rewritten. It can't, you know, things that have been said and done can't be taken back or changed. Let it go. Spring forward, because I'm saying things are going to be coming to you fast. Things are coming fast for you. And there's great things ahead, but you got to let go of that past, okay? And you want to hear from your dad, Clayton. Clayton, your daughter, Leah, would like a message from you. Please give your daughter, Leah, a message. Clayton. Okay, so he's saying there is no time where I am. Time is only on earth. Okay. With that, I don't know if he tried to jam a lot into one day, always worried about not having time to complete everything he wanted to do, not completing everything, not the time like to do everything or go everywhere he wanted to go, stuff like that. He's letting you know that time only matters on earth. So where he is now, he's able to do everything that he ever wished that he could. And he's never going to run out of time. Okay. And he's letting you know that time only exists here on earth. Okay. So know that he's doing everything that he's wanted to do that he never had time to do when he was here in the physical world. He's now doing them now where he is. Okay. And that is it, you guys, for today's reads. Oh, thank the Lord. My throat is killing me. Okay, I got some messages, I think, here. Oh, okay, so I'm going to show you guys this. I got to show you guys this. Look at, I hope you guys can see it. Okay, let me move these cards. If I move my camera, maybe move my camera back. Ah, you guys can't see it on camera. Oh, maybe. Well, you can basically see it there. That's the two angels with the thing in the middle. Angel here and an angel here. It's connected at the bottom with the cup in the middle. That's what Des is sending me. That was her mom's. Yes. Yes. Okay, so, I can rest. I mean, I love bringing you guys these messages, but my throat just gets, I have problems with my throat. I have been coughing a lot with this cold flu thing that I've been having and throwing up, so it's really irritated my throat. But I also have asthma. So, I mean, this is something that I've always had to deal with, but sometimes, like, you guys know, a couple months ago there, when I got really sick and my throat was almost like closing up and so sore I could barely even talk, let alone eat or swallow. It's not that bad, but it does tend to get sore because of, like I said, I just started eating solid foods again this morning, and I started with some porridge. So let me see. Oh, you're very welcome, Tammy. Thank you all for being here, and thank you all for, yes, the wings are very similar. The little spot in the middle is for tea light candle to melt the wax. Yeah. So, and I have some waxes that I use, and right now I use this ugly little round thing. These are lilac, not lavender, lilac. So I will be able to burn some very nice smelling incense when I'm doing my lives. Oh, thank you, Diane. Thank you for being here. I want to thank everybody for coming out today. And be prepared for that read that's going to be coming out tomorrow regarding Orrin and Orson. That will be dropping at some time tomorrow afternoon. I'm editing parts together because there's parts where I went on a babbling. I almost forgot that I was recording certain parts. And I was just babbling on, so I've had to piece it all together, and it's a new program that I'm learning at the same time. So I've made sure I've kept copies of it all on my phone too, so in case I delete something on the computer, then I still have it on my phone. Look at that, squirrel. Squirrel. Speaking of squirrel, I had Scruffy. I've got a few squirrels that come right to my door and take nuts right out of my hand here. But Scruffy, if I ignore him, he comes right in my house. He just doesn't care. He walks in like he owns the place, especially in the summer when I've got that magnetic screen thing on my back door. He comes right through it. And if I'm sitting at the other end of the house at my computer in my office area, he has no problem walking through my kitchen, my living room to get to my office area. He walks right in like he owns the place. And it's like, where are my nuts? Swear to God, that's what he's saying when he's looking at me. And he'll sit there and look right at me and just sit there until I get up. And then he runs to the bucket of nuts, knowing he's going to get fed. So Scruffy did come in the other day when I opened the door. It's really cold here lately. But, and we're on full lockdown, you guys. We have curfews, everything here. You're not allowed to go out of your house past 8 o'clock at night. You're not allowed to go out before 5 in the morning. Like, it's like, ugh. Oh, that's okay, Julie Bean. I just tend not to talk about her. Her name was Molly. And I certainly cannot even look still to this day. I can't look at pictures because I just burst into that dog was my life. My kids always joked, Mom, you treat the dog better than us. So, well, thank you, Mama Shanann. I'm on the mend. Yeah, they're just hilarious. Like, they don't ask for anything from you but love and food. You know, like, and in the winter, I'm surprised how many of the squirrels still do. They're on my back porch, like in the morning, waiting for me to put some nuts out. Yeah, see, there's another connection between me and Dee. We lost our dogs the same year, the same month, days apart. Oh, you're very welcome, Mama Shan Shan. Julie Bean, yeah. I can't. It's like everybody keeps telling me, well, why don't you get another one? No, I can't. It's like my dog sleeps on my bed with me, my dog comes everywhere with me. My dog had one end of the couch that was specifically hers. Nobody was allowed to sit there. That was her spot. So to bring another dog, I don't know. I don't know how I would feel about another dog jumping up and laying at the end of the bed where Molly used to, or Molly's end of the couch, or stuff like that. I'm still not good with. I still even have her toys that she's had since she was a puppy that I refuse to get rid of. So it's hard. Rocky and I named the squirrels Doug, and he would look for Doug. That's funny. I'd say squirrel, and Molly would go running out in the backyard. And of course, the squirrels didn't know that Molly wouldn't hurt them. But Molly carried around a baby bird that fell out of its nest. Carried it around in her mouth. Did not hurt the bird, harm the bird, nothing. Carried that bird around in her mouth until I realized she had a bird. She was always on my tail, on my feet, and it's like, Molly, back up there. I'm trying to get my garden planted. But she kept coming and nudging me and everything. And finally, I turned around to give her crap, like back up a bit, to see she had this baby bird in her mouth. And when I put my hands underneath her mouth and said, okay, let her go, drop it. And as soon as I said that, she very gently put the baby bird in my hands. It was, and the baby bird was still very much alive. Like, no, I put it back up in the nest. I hope Molly's spit and everything that coated it kept the mama bird feeding it. I believe she did, because I've never seen it on the ground again. So yeah, she was just a gentle giant. And she's huge. She was huge for a boxer, a female boxer. It's usually the male boxers that are huge. She was bigger than most male boxers. And that's why even the vets used to call her a gentle giant. She did, when they were taking out her IV out of her arm, she would give them her paw and sit there and not even flinch as they're taking out stitches and taking out the IVs. And she was just amazing. So, but anyway, you guys, I've been here for 3.5 hours. My throat is very sore. I've got to get Mr. Grumpy upstairs some dinner on the go. As you guys know, I make him dinner on Wednesdays and Sundays. Yeah, maybe we'll do a trip to Florida, Des, when the borders open. I'd love to go back to Florida. Yeah, boxers are they're gentle giants if they're raised properly. There you go. I would love that. I'd fly over to Florida, though. You'd have to pick me up at the airport. I wouldn't drive it. Not now, not at my age. So Des is putting up all my links there, you guys, before I take off. I'm going to probably have some more porridge because it seemed to sit okay in my stomach. Maybe some porridge and toast for dinner for me. But I still got to make Mr. Grumpy you guys don't know, it's an older gentleman that I rent a room out to, and he's a friend of my family's, and he has some medical issues, so I do cook for him twice a week. Thanks for everyone spending time with me and enjoyed it, and we'll be waiting for next week. Yes, I will. I can't wait to see you guys next week. And don't forget about that video coming out tomorrow. And once it comes out, you guys, please share it out everywhere that you can. And then let's see, where's Summer? Is Summer still here? Yes, Amber. Is that what you guys call it? Oatmeal? Oatmeal? Oatmeal. Porridge. Johnny Bonnie 45 kissed the girls and made them cry. When the girls came out to play, Georgie Porgy ran away. I don't know why that song just came to my head. That's all the links. Oatmeal. Okay. Yeah, I guess, yeah, because it's made of oat. And you add hot water to it. And then you put well, I haven't been putting brown sugar in it, but put some brown sugar in there with a little bit of milk. Porridge or oatmeal. And grits. Yeah, grits are good. Grits. Pancakes. Pancakes. Yeah. Amber, you got the ones I get, you buy them in a package. They come in a box. I'm lazy. I know. Oatmeal is good for me first thing in the morning, especially when I got to go out and I know I'm going to be sitting waiting for an hour. Not now, but because now, as of December, I retired. But when I used to have to go out in the mornings and go and sit and wait for sometimes an hour or so in the freezing cold in my car, waiting to serve somebody because they've been trying to hide from me. It's good to have something warm in your belly. So I buy them so it was quick in the morning to make, and you just add hot water to it, throw it in the microwave for a minute and 20 seconds. And I'd pull it out and I'd throw some brown sugar and some milk on it, and I'd throw it in one of those thermos things and I'd take it with me. Yeah. So you guys call it what? Oatmeal? We call it porridge. Well, I do anyway. See? All pancakes with loads of butter and syrup. Or oatmeal too. You cut up some banana and throw that in there. It's good for you, especially in the cold winters that we have up here. That's what my dad used to say to me, bless his heart. Don't go out in the winter without having your porridge. I don't like cream of wheat. That's the same thing here, cream of wheat. Nope. Blech. Yeah, syrup. I use tons of syrup, maple syrup, pure maple syrup made just down the road from us here. Pure maple syrup. That's the one thing about out east here in Canada, Eastern Canada. I'm at the Ontario-Quebec border. We have a lot of maple syrup farms. And you can go there and you get a snow cone thing and you go right under the tree as it's coming out of the tree and put it on your snow. Oh my gosh, is it ever good? Pouring after them, I will set my face against that person and I will cut him off. Okay, bye-bye, me, mister. Bye-bye, me, mister. Don't come in here with your preaching. We don't need it. Believe what you want to believe. I have no problem with that, but don't bring it onto my wall. Bye-bye. Talking about coming and cutting me. Bring it. Sorry about that, you guys. I don't know if you guys seen that, but pretty rude. Yeah, no problem, Des. I caught it. Like, that was rude. And then he talks about cutting me and whatever. Come in here and put something rude like that and talk about cutting me, coming to my face and cutting me or something like that. I don't know. I just got rid of it real quick. Yeah, and it was ironic, eh? Didn't I just say, like, we don't have none of that in here? And did I not block them? Des, I don't, see, that's why I need you. I don't know how to do that. I just see remove and timed it out. Yeah, he was threatening me to come and cut me. Yeah. Can I see it? Huh. Yeah. It's like, bye-bye. Oh, he put it a few times, I see. Can you go and block him, D? Oh, is that what you did? Okay, is that what that is hidden? I don't know who that was, Rosie, but he came in. I mean, I don't have a problem with people not believing in certain stuff and whatever, but don't come in and hijack my chat room on my channel with your crap. Yeah, I got on that pretty quick. I did, because I'm now that I can sit here and watch your comments. Like, yeah, I was on that pretty quick. Like, don't come in here and do that crap. Like, bye-bye. Come in here and talk with respect, and you will be heard more, and you won't be blocked. Don't come in here with shit like that. I don't let it affect me, Diane, but I'm just not going to leave it there, and I'm not going to allow people a second chance to come in and say something like that again. If that person wanted to come in and actually have a valid reason why he doesn't like what I do or something like that, I have no problem with that, because to each their own. I'm not going to force what I do on anybody, but come in and talk to me about it. Don't come in and do shit like that, because then you're not heard at all. Your words have no meaning. Yeah. And I always get, I've got a lot of stuff on for review, because I was finding every one of my lives, as soon as they were uploaded, I had all kinds of things like, oh, go to this 5.09 of the video. I think I heard something there or whatever. And if you click on it, it brings you to some porn thing. I get tons of those on every live, but you guys don't see them because they go to my little folder that is held for review before they're posted. So that's why anything like that, like any links, any timestamps or anything like that. They're always put into the held for review just for stuff like that. And those porn things. I get on this one, I'll probably have about 10 every live. It was me, mister. Not. Yeah, it was somebody named me, mister. Like thinking maybe they could slide that by, maybe thinking that we would think it was Miss and Mister. Nah, man, I'm not blind. I know I need glasses and I got to wear them, but I'm not blind. Nah, to each their own, Rosie. Let them say what they got to say, but they ain't going to say it here. Like I said, if you want to come in and have a valid conversation, and a conversation is two people conversing, we'll have a conversation, but don't come at me like that because you're not going to be heard. Zero tolerance. If he would have came in a different way and said, hey, look, you know, like this is what I believe, and but okay, like, okay, why do you believe that way? You don't have a conversation about it. Don't come in here saying crap like that because you're gone. Bye-bye. You're not going to be heard. Darren D, whack a troll. You will deserve much better than that. But with anything good as growing something, you know, it just goes to show that, you know, it's a view. Come on in. You're gonna get removed, but it's a view. That's all you gave me there was a view. You didn't give me anything else. Would I like to hear maybe why you think that way? Absolutely. Because like I said, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But if you're going to come in and come at me like that, you're not going to be heard. Thank you for the view. Bye-bye. Yep, okay. I'm going to let you guys all go. It's what, 4:36 now. You're very welcome, Diane. I want to thank all yous for coming here. I want to thank Des for coming out and doing her stuff and being my right hand. I thank you for the great job that she does do here. And I know you guys have a great, I mean, it just warms my heart. And my subs, that person was not a subscriber. All my subscribers are very respectful. And I'm so grateful for that. And I'm grateful for each and every one of you. So with that being said, you guys, don't forget about that video coming out tomorrow. And it's going to have a lot of mapping on it. It's going to have a lot of commentary, and it's got to show a lot more of the red flags and a lot of truth. And I'm going to be anxious to see who jumps on the bandwagon first with coming out, because nobody else has mentioned. There's some stuff in there that I'm going to mention that nobody else has touched on yet. Let's see how fast somebody picks it up and uses it. Okay? So with that being said, you have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a great week, and I will see you all hopefully here again next Sunday. Then, please take care of yourself, and please, you guys, I pray for you guys. Please stay safe. Till next time, take bye-bye for now.